Disclaimer: Fair Use Act. Education purpose use only. All rights, images, clips, and other material belong to their respective owners, and we do not claim ownership. Stay tuned and let's turn up, Jack. Kenneka's already deceased. This what the video showed and bagged everything up what Trey Gaines said. The girl was already deceased, and watch how they finna bust a move and place her in that freezer. This what we got now. Yeah, we got the truth now. Yeah, we understand that footage now, cause this what we watching. For the people that don't know what's going on, you see these staff members, they already knew you got a body in the hotel. You got a body in the hotel, and you want us believe Kenneka was still alive. Come to find out the girl was deceased. No wonder why you wanted us to think she was still alive around about this time. Remember the pocket ticket? September the 6th, 1:36 p.m. Miss Teresa found in the car. And guess who else had the other pocket ticket at 1:37 p.m. on the 6th? Lauren Johnson. And check this out. The cold part about it, watch what Zach finna say. Because of this footage. So when you listen to Zach, right, let's get a clear understanding. That's not Miss Teresa talking to Zach. That's Gina McKeel. And remind y'all, you finna hear the conversation. Here go the timestamps on the video. Right? Ooh wee. Boy, this finna open up a whole new cans of worms. Cause y'all remember that post I just made and shared one of my videos that got a 1.5 million views on it? And if you take that narrative with the 1 million views on it, and add it with this one, with Zach TV, what he about to say, boy, you finna see Trey Gaines, you so cold, you peep these people movie scripts. You done bust Hollywood wide open. Now we gotta look into directors, movie producers, and you already proving the autopsy that the doctors and the college students don't supposed to touch the body at all. Hold up. This shit crucial. Cause look at the mindset. Look at it at Trey game point of view. Kenneka dead. Kenneka dead, gang. She been dead. She been dead. She been dead. When you go to this footage, the girl been dead on the footage, and they know this. The staff know this. Everybody know this. Even the people in the room. Since they know the girl was dead, right? Cause I remember the narrative supposed to go like this here. She didn't made it there yet. She leaving the house. This was supposed to be around 11:30. Miss Teresa gonna verify this. Yeah, I last seen her at the house too. What, at 11:30? Really, Miss Teresa? According to the paperwork, you ain't even at the house. See what I'm saying? So look at this setup. Boom. The girl died between the 6th and the 7th, going on the 8th and the 9th, something like that. Or she could have died on the 9th. If she died on the 9th, it's going to be well right around about this time. It's going to be well around about this time. And Zach know this. Gina McGill know this. Miss Teresa know this. All the other YouTubers know this that play the role. So, do this video hit different when Zach said this, talking to Gina McGill? Look at the video. All this finna make sense. Hi, y'all. Appreciate the love and the support. I appreciate y'all holding me down. Cause look what Trey ain't got to go through.
Yo.
He's telling y'all the truth. And yeah, people will pop up in the chat and be like, and trying to make me sound like I'm illiterate. Nope. I'm not illiterate.
As y'all all could just see,
I just read between the playbook.
All y'all just saw what the fuck just happened on that live.
Check
out of
out.
Nowhere. Like I need a lot of people in here because I need motherfuckers to know what's really going on. This shit just getting crazy. It's getting spooky. It's getting crazy. Every second is some new information. Every other day is some other shit going on with it.
Keep this in mind.
I don't know. Like a lot of people told me plenty of times before to leave this case alone. Man, my motherfucking business.
Now check this out. Think about this. Zach saw the footage way before we saw it. Miss Teresa saw the footage just like Zach saw the footage. Let's get that understood. Keep this in mind. They all saw the footage. They know what's on that footage. That's why he explaining this. Think about it like this, Cheryl. Zach said he saw the footage. And remind y'all, we were like, yeah, Zach, tell us what's on the footage. Like some Andrew Holmes type of shit. Andrew Holmes said he saw the footage. Tell us what's on the footage. They go for Zach TV too, right? And Zach TV, this is the reason why I believe they had to break in Zach's house to get that footage. Because if you listen to Gina McGill narrative, look how the narrative finna go now. He already got interviews. Never dropped it. With Irene. Never dropped the interviews yet. But Gina McGill, you know what I'm saying, is calling him and letting him know, look who you see on the footage. The people they saying you will see on the footage is round about this timestamp. Go back to Uncle Fed. Uncle Fed say, yeah, Miss Teresa, look, when it come to the timestamps, that's the only thing that's working in Miss Teresa's favor. It's the timestamp, right? To get away with all of this. But now look, if you know when Zach released this video, keep this in mind. Zach, this video came round about September the 12th or the 13th. Right? It's round about that time when he did the interview. So we know he did the interview where he released the interview on September the 14th. Right? That's when he released the interview. It wasn't no live video or nothing like that. So that means he had to have that interview a couple of days before that. Like what King Rob said, hey, look, check this out. Is I'm making sense, gang? Cause I'm breaking it down. I'm breaking it down to the T. Now look, this is what we didn't know. Since we didn't have access to the footage, we wouldn't understand what Zach TV was telling us. Cause we ain't got the footage. And we can't just actually see the footage. Right? But guess what though? Zach know this. The girl already deceased. Gina McGill know the girl already deceased. That's why Miss Teresa had a problem with her. Because she told everybody, look, you is not the mother. That's why you not grieving. You sold that girl. And you sold that girl to the human trafficking people, the organ harvesting people. And guess what? We actually know who Kenneka Jenkins really is. And that's the secret. Because everybody know who Kenneka Jenkins really is. We know her as Kenneka Jenkins. But to them, they know her by another name. You see what I'm saying? Let's get it. Let's get it. Look, watch this. Look what's on the video. Everything was Zach finna say. Look at it like this. We didn't have access to the footage that time, but he did. And look how his narrative switched up from Irene being innocent to Gina McGill. Zach, look, they all involved. So look at this after the Irene video, cause she telling him, don't release that video, Zach. She don't even know what's supposed to be on the video if he ain't released it yet, right? Right, common sense. Tell you that when you think about it, right, gang? Ooh, I appreciate the lights going up too. I sure appreciate those lights going up. Now keep this in mind. This is what everybody's mindset need to be. Cause guess what Miss Teresa will be doing at the same time? Chilling back, laid back, right? Now you see why Zach said, look, I ain't fucking with the mama no more. After this video, you ain't heard Zach said nothing about the family no more. Ain't even interested in the Kenneka Jenkins case no more. Just start interviewing rappers and stuff, right? Keep that in mind. Miss Teresa laying low. Cause guess what? Zach fell out with Miss Teresa just like everybody else. Cause guess what? That's why they would fell out with Miss Teresa. For one thing, you show your true feelings, how you know what I'm saying, when Kenneka died and all this. Look at your response. And then look at the lies that you told. But the lie that you told in the beginning, everybody fell for the lie. But since we woke, now you see why the YouTuber fell out with Miss Teresa. Man, let me get away from you, lady. Cause this shit gonna come back on all of us. You see what I'm saying? This shit finna come back on all of us. This finna show you how greed. This is. Just imagine if I set my daughter up. If I set my daughter up and I need everybody help that's finna help me set my daughter up, what it look like if I have everybody to set my daughter up? I fell out with everybody that set my daughter up except for the people in the room. And you know family in the room. But everybody you fell out with help you with the setup and came YouTubers and want to expose some of this stuff. Hello. Yeah. You feel me? So now look, this is the plan. In my JJ voice, y'all seen JJ on Good Time when Mad Dog came in, when they said, yeah, we finna go pop Western them. Cause if you know what the Brendan Green was and did your background, you'll see who the Warlords was. The BDs and type shit, you know what I'm saying? So now look, boom, check this out, right? This the secret. Everybody knows she deceased. This the perfect time to everybody play cool, make the hotel look like it's cool. Look, everybody checking in, everybody coming in, but the whole time, everybody you see on the footage is in on the plot. This is organ harvesting people, the same group that's in the hotel. Nobody outside of this whole. Look, it's a group here. This a group. This is the same group that you see with organ harvesting people. That's why Jenny McGill called Zach TV and be like, "Look, Zach, you put that interview out, man, y'all. If he didn't put the interview out, how would she would tell him don't put the interview out?" So she already know what the real truth. She just curious about the interview. Zach, whatever you got in the interview, leave it alone and watch your family. And this shit for real. Cause when Trey Gang say, man, I got to deal with these people for the rest of my life, I really mean that. Cause this shit ain't finna go the way like y'all think this shit finna go away. Like they know this shit ain't finna go the way. Any given time, it could be another YouTuber break this whole fucking case and goddamn it spill the tea. And it's gonna cooperate with everything what I said. It's gonna be one YouTuber gonna be like, man, I see Trey Gang on their ass, but he's struggling. You see what I'm saying? He's struggling. Cause you know what I'm saying? Cause they teaming up, they coming in the comments. I see that shit. And boom, let me get in the mix and let's expose these bastards. That's the kind of goddamn thinking that we need. Right? And so look, watch this. Do this conversation here different. Keep this in mind. I'm finna stop talking. This what we need to focus on. Zach knows she dead. Everybody knows she in the room dead. You know what I'm saying? She ain't in the room. She gonna be in the basement. Wherever she at in the basement, they got to come down here, move her from wherever she at, this camera visible and showing everybody, move the body to another location. And the perfect time to do this is round about 1 and 2 in the morning. This when they gonna do this. Round about 1 and 2 in the morning. This when they gonna do this. But the trick is the narrative what they gave us. Kenneka still alive in the room, potting and everything. She came out the room. She might be saying she was left at the elevator. That's all to cover up for this. Pie y'all. Pie y'all. And let's play the video.
Finish getting my money and go on with life. That has nothing to do with Zach. Leave it alone. You understand what I'm saying? Numerous times, like 1,000 times. Niggas on the street, people in the industry, people that's connected. Everybody was telling me to just leave it alone. This lady, she called my, yo, this is the crazy shit. She called my business phone, right? First off, I'm like, yo, what's up? Who this? Yo, Zach, I need to tell you something. So I'm like, yo, stop playing like.
And let me break it down. The reason why they can get Zach business number, because if you in the film studio company and sign contracts with whatever people you doing your documentaries on, and you got other people they got contract to, so if they work with another company and you work for a different company, just say like you got Payal Production, and just say Payal Production want to contact Zach. It's easy for me to contact your studio and they give me your business number. See what I'm talking about? That's what he slipped up at. Your business number is listed. Then the business number turned to a private to your personal phone. He talking too much. Right? So this why Miss Teresa want everybody to believe this was her talking to Zach. This why Miss Teresa was quiet and wanted us to believe this Miss Teresa sounds just like Miss Teresa. Talking to Zach. And we getting content like, oh yeah, Miss Teresa trying to tell Zach cause look at the people on the footage, but this really Jenny McGill exposing Zach and goddamn Miss Teresa and everybody. Look.
What's up? I'm gonna hang up. She started talking, you know what I'm saying, talking about the case. So I'm like, who are you? I can't tell you my name. Well, my name is such and such. So I really do think it was a fake name. Yo, they keep interrupting. They keep interrupting. Y'all stay with me. Listen.
Keep this in mind. He know that was not the family because he could easily call Miss Teresa with like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you know, people sounding like you. You know the family. You know you film Western them. Yall, you know what's going on. So you already know what was going on with the Kenneka Jig case. You just put your nose in the sun that's finna fuck your whole career up.
Yo, I really do think it was a fake name. Am I back? Can y'all hear me? Let me know. I'm not gonna talk unless y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Look, I honestly in my heart, I think the person who was just on the phone was a person that was in that room that night. She had to be in that room that night, or is well acquainted with some.
And then look who Trey Gang showing y'all on the footage while this popping up. The same YouTuber that was in my chat. Yall. Let's light them up, gang. That's why Zach said, whoever this is, if Zach want us to believe this Miss Teresa Mart, ain't this a dry snitching when he said, yeah, this got to be somebody well acquainted in the room.
She had to be in that room that night, or is well acquainted with somebody that was in that room that want to talk but don't want to talk.
See that?
Is well acquainted with somebody that was in that room that want to talk but don't want to talk. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, she knew too much. She knew way more than enough. Look, first off, because now this bitch starting to bust. I wanted to bust. It's crazy. She talking right before she said, right after she said, like, we shouldn't be talking on this. They can easily cut us off. They watching you.
Look, this dry snitch on Miss Teresa. This let you know Zach fell out with Miss Teresa, linked up with Jenny McGill, exposing Miss Teresa. And boom, look where you get the college students coming from. Out the hole, Jack. Out the hole. God damn it, Trey Gang, you a cold motherfucker when it come to this shit. Now you see why the college student would be coming from an area. If Kenneka was already to see what the footage look like now. That's what they scared of right now. Cause everybody overlooked this shit. Yeah, we see the college student. Yeah, this how we were looking at it in the beginning. Yeah, you see the college student, but guess where they came from? Where Kenneka was. Ooh, and look who blending in with them. Right here in the cut, where she was last seen. And watch this. What time this is? What time this is? Ooh. Boy, these suckers so afraid of me right now, I might as well shut my mouth and play the whole fucking footage.
Watching every page, because I'm like, how the fuck you get my number? Then she like, I got it from a social site, Twitter. For one, my number is not on Twitter. You understand? My business phone is on Instagram. But that's neither one of these. That go right to the manager, to the assistant. So I'm like, yo, that still don't make sense. If you got the number from Instagram, how the fuck you get my number? This is Zach. This is not my manager. How you get my number? She didn't want to answer that. She kept saying from Twitter. You didn't get it from Twitter. My shit is not on Twitter. Once again, you understand what I'm saying? Second, she say, hold up, I don't want them to trace my number. Mind you, she already called me private, so she hang up and call my other phone. Yo, word, she called this phone. I don't know how the fuck she got this number. I had this phone for like 2 months, my nigga. That's personal. That's for family only. That scared me. For 3, she talked about a lot of shit. She said the date. I was trying to get the fucking video to play, but it wouldn't go. She talked about the date that I shot the video shoot. I don't know how the fuck she know that.
She know the date when you shot the manager, P's video, Irene. She know the date. Cause remind y'all, Zach had the footage on September the 9th. He was saw it way before Andrew Holmes. Boom, shaka, boom. He would have saw that video way before Andrew Holmes. And then Andrew Holmes, when he got that footage, because he see how Zach switching up. I saw the footage, she was down there by herself. But Zach telling you something different. So when you think about Mr. Reset, I have not seen the footage. So look at the activities. Look at the activities. Look at the groups. Footage ain't lying when it come to this, bro. Organizing people. Don't you see people from Israel? Don't you see when Trey Gang linked this shit back to Israel? And then when you link it back to Israel, right? Hold up. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna say nothing.
She talked about what occurred. To me, all her friends are innocent. She say, no one's innocent. No one, don't look away. And I'm like, yo, who is she? And I asked her, yo, were you in that room? No. She denied everything. I really believe it's somebody that was in that room, or she's well acquainted with somebody that's in that room. She knew too much about the case. You understand what I'm saying? And I asked her, are you related to the family? She was quiet, then said, no, I don't know. All she kept saying, I'm calling from down south. And then it sounded like she was finna say Texas or some shit like that. Now, if the lady was going to say Texas, because ain't no telling who watching this. But we all know who have a sister that live in Texas. We all know that. And this sister, we never seen her on social media, to my knowledge. We never seen her on videos and shit like that, to my knowledge.
Ain't no more speculation. God, Zach keeps saying somebody in the room. He talking about Miss Teresa. He want everybody to believe that Miss Teresa is on the call with him, but it's really Jenna McGill. But he really exposing Miss Teresa. Who else he talking about? Is somebody well acquainted in the room? Somebody protect the people in the room. Go back to Kenneka phone. Who Miss Teresa been protecting the whole time when it comes to Kenneka Jenkins? People in the room. What happened in the room, right? So that's why Zach talking like that. He broke ties with Miss Teresa, bro. You see this? He broke ties with Miss Teresa. Ain't no speculation. Cause he could have easily looked. He could have easily, like he said when he was doing interviews in the beginning, I talked to the family, I got their numbers, I talked to Leonora, they told me some things and all this. So you mean to tell me Zach didn't even call Miss Teresa like, hey man, that was you called me or something? Man, somebody playing like that was you. And come on now, bro. Really? They just expose Zach even more. Cause he really trying to tell everybody, this what you see on the footage.
But, by this being a sister, she may know a lot of shit that we don't know. You understand what I'm saying? That we don't know. So that was probably the biggest break in the fucking history of this Facebook discussion group right there. That phone call.
Look
and y'all
know
Nationals out of 10.
Bruh, look who this is. I watched this footage so many times, bro, cause this always stuck out to me, cause I worked at a hotel, and I'm like, man, if you got any people that's well dressed up, these folk got money. You know what I'm saying? They somebody. You might don't know these people. You might just see a white man like this, should be like, ain't nothing special about him, but this nigga could goddamn be a millionaire. This man could be connected to Hollywood and could direct the biggest movie you ever seen. Look,
Then I be getting aggy like when people be, oh, this is fake. I'm reading the comments. She don't know I'm live. I'm doing it on behalf of y'all because I know it's a lot of you, like 95% of y'all, 5% of assholes in here, but 95% of y'all really want justice, really want truth. Y'all ain't in this group to argue and to downplay people's and others' opinions. You understand what I'm saying? That had to be a fucking family member, somebody super close, because she knew too much. My nigga, she started naming names. She told me, Zach, be careful because such and such on this. And she told me, write down names. Yo, names, my nigga. Like, this the biggest break ever. I don't want no parts in this. I'm done. Fuck. I ain't gonna say fuck the footage, but don't, for y'all that listen to this, the other people, I'm not dropping no footage. I'm not thinking about no footage. I deal with rappers and singers, and that's it. You understand what I'm saying? My name is Bennett, and I ain't in it. That's it. Point blank, period. Shit deeper than us, man. If this person, like, yo, I don't know if y'all really listening to the shit she was saying. You understand? Look. How do you block a motherfucker from here? Like, how do you block? How can I get a bitch off this live? How can I block this bitch right here? Talking about you lying. Bitch, you lying, ho. I don't know you. Anyways, man, that was a crazy call. That was a crazy call for y'all, for those who saw it, and out of nowhere, the live go blank, and she hung up. She hang up once the live go blank. And once again, nigga, she didn't call from a number. How the fuck I'm gonna call her back? You understand what I'm saying? That's crazy. The live ended, she ended. Just like that. You understand what I'm saying? Look, she said block yourself. She had me nervous too. Yo, that's a fact. That's a Fendi fact. Nigga, I was sending this bitch like, what? I'm driving. I had to pull over. Like, yo, who are you? What the fuck? Why you coming? And I asked her, why you coming at me? Why you telling me the whole thing? And she said, just for like a lot of you stupid bitches in this group that don't understand in Chicago, the police is corrupted. They don't give a fuck. The lady said it. Like, she like, why would I go to the cops? They don't understand. You're the next best thing, Zach, because you have a big enough platform to get this out here. But be careful and don't talk about it no more. So I'm like, huh? I'm confused because you coming to me with it in a
Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find that other video. Hold on. Let me go right here. Keep in mind what you see on the footage. Matter of fact, I want to go. Hold on. I might as well just play this video right quick.
It's deeper than what you think. I keep on trying to. Yesterday. And then they're saying that they're police and they want some money, you know, whatever. The other person just called and don't say nothing. I got 3 calls. Really 4 within the same week. Now, I look deeper into the person. Now,
here we go.
There's a site on Mike's. What is his name, Mike?
First off, who is Mike? Where you get Mike from?
Everybody knows who Mike Larry
He is the one that.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. I wrote it down.
He was the first one on the Kenneka Jenkins case, spilling the tea with family members.
I'm saying, like, was Mike in the kitchen? Was Mike?
Down and look at it. You need to take this information down and look at it.
I'm saying, was Mike? Was Mike?
God owns
Who?
this person, this white guy that I'm talking about, is a president.
Okay.
A big company, which is Intel.
Okay.
And he owns, what is it, IBM? Is it IBM? He owns IBM. But he's over Snapchat and he's over other sites.
Okay, but tell me this. Like, what does this have to do with Kenneka?
Because they're joking about it.
He's...
They were there.
Hold up. He was there, like, at the time of the crime or what?
Right.
Are you... Hold up. How sure are you that he was there?
I've been reviewing their pictures all day today. These people, those white people that walked into the building,
Right.
the luggage and all of that stuff,
Yeah.
okay, they're from the what do you call it?
He what?
Where they come and get body parts.
Okay.
Okay, the guy in the stripy shirt has a stripy shirt on with a picture from the company that he works with in Chicago. Organ donors, I forgot the name of the company. I didn't write that down today because I've been writing so quickly. Go to this here, GIFFARI.
Okay.
And RAFSANJAANI.
Okay.
Okay, that's one person to look into. The other one is Joel Combs. JOELCOMM. He's the owner of IBM.
So why would these guys target Kenneka Jenkins out of everybody in that hotel?
Listen, they said on that piece of, they said they got a picture of Mona Lisa talking about her hair was all messed up. It's in the chat. It's chat. There's another guy I get to. He's a police officer. His name is Paul Manning. See, I'm giving this information. I'm trying to give quickly.
I'm listening to you. I'm driving. I'm on the E-way driving to a video shoot, but I'm listening to you at the same time. Keep talking.
Okay, it's Paul Manning. You gotta look into him.
You gotta look into all these people. This was Zach that's on the footage.
That's another person to look.
Okay. And these are suspects, right?
Correct.
Okay. I got a question for.
Check this out. When Zach said, "Is this at the time of the crime that was being committed?" He said, "Is this when?" Guess who Trey Gang just showed y'all? College students coming from where? Lower level, out from the lower level, right? Look who will be blended in with the college students. We'll be here all day on one particular frame. Trey Gang gonna be like, look, that's him. They gonna that's him. Boom, and then I'm finna point out everybody. We'll be here for 2 hours, no cap. You know how Trey Gang do on one video. So, make a long story short, I'ma just play the video like this. Now you see why he get the call from Gina McGill. Look who you will see. In the beginning, then they show y'all Joe's Coleman right here. And they were like, that's Joe Coleman on the computers right here by the office. Y'all remember that in the beginning? Watch how all this finna make sense, cause at the time when they was snitching, we didn't have the footage supported. Think about it. We would have had the footage and Zach talking to this lady. Look how everybody would have comprehend on the footage and got the girl justice and beat these people at their own game. Since they were withholding footage, interview, it made it harder for us to believe that, damn, this shit really happened. You see what I'm saying? Look who you see, manager. So check this out. Why you think he get the call? Ain't this the same people? Look, Jenny McGill said, with the luggage. And she said the dude with the stripy shirt, and she was like, look at the group that were coming in, everybody with luggage. Look at everybody with luggage. Look what time they will be taking the kidney. Yeah. Hi, y'all. I'm seeing everybody waking up now. Look.
For you. Why out of everybody, why you coming to Zach TV instead of going to the police officers?
Because Zach, you said that you wanted to do this here.
Right.
You wanted to solve this here.
And you wanted to solve it. And since you wanted to solve it, look who you finna solve this case on. You think you want to go up against these people? Nope. Cause you got a career and they can destroy your career. No. So you just I wanna get out of this. I don't wanna talk about this no more. But I ain't got two fucks to give. Shit, I die for this shit right now. And that's why you got this bastard here. Look, check this out, what you see on that footage. See, y'all need a soldier like me that could hit that front line and let them motherfuckers know, like David and Goliath. What, he got a javelin? Give me a brick over there. I'm finna slingshot that nigga. You see what I'm saying? Look at this. Look who you all see on the footage. Have you ever seen these people on any kind of TV show, any kind of movie? Do you recognize your favorite movie actor on here? Look.
I'm by myself. I don't have anybody. We just don't know.
Okay, tell me, do any of the friends have anything to do with it? Because I believe they don't have shit to do with it.
Oh, I believe they got a lot to do with it.
Whoa. You said the friends got something to do with it?
I think they do.
What the fuck? Where you get, like...
But you got an interview.
I've been watching how the Illuminati, how the Baphomet, you know how they do their hands.
Hey, hold on. First off, why did you call me? First off, I don't know how the fuck you got my number. No disrespect. I don't know.
I got your number off of the Twitter account. You had it in the Twitter account.
Nah, my business number is on Instagram. Instagram.
That's it. It was on Instagram.
So, and you hold up. You called me private because you don't want the police to get your number, right?
This is the thing. They've been watching me the whole time. They've been watching off of my tablet and my smart TV. They keep sending me kind of little messages. They're into the phone. Do you understand the company that did this whole thing? The man that's involved in this here, him and his friends, they're joking about this here situation on the night. They got the dates on there.
Ooh, and this one the night's finna come. Ooh, and we finna see the night popping up. Oh my God, boy, this finna disturb everybody's spirit, cause we finna get on the footage to the night. Hello. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all see how he's scrolling? That's how I'm scrolling too. You see his walk? Look at his walk. See how cool that nigga scrolling? Yeah, I got some tea for y'all. So, y'all riding with me or what? Cause if you ride with me, this how we ride. We going against the mama. We going against the people in the room, staff members, police departments and the general attorney did. You know what I'm saying? We're going against everybody. Everybody. And let's make noise on this channel and let's see. Yeah, they keeping her name alive on that trade game. We got to shut it down. We got to shut it down. Bye, y'all. Appreciate the like, gang. This how we supposed to get along. This how we supposed to understand this stuff. Cause look, watch this. And I'm finna expose Miss Teresa. Ooh, I'm finna expose Miss Teresa. Cause they said, ooh, they got the dates on there. This was on the 9th. Like what they said right here.
Talking about this here situation on the 9th.
On the 9th. I know exactly what she mean on the 9th. Why they joking about it. Let's see what they will be joking about it on the 9th when they come to the footage. What time this is on the footage? We got time. We got time, right? Because now we know, yeah, this footage, woo, it done got serious.
They got the dates on there.
Tell it, boo. Come on, Gina McGee. Preach,
wow.
Boo.
This is crazy.
Ain't crazy.
It's deeper than what you think. I keep on trying to talk to somebody.
Exactly.
Okay.
Talk to somebody.
Frustrated. I'm frustrated because they keep calling my house.
I see
Hold
why
on,
they keep
hold on,
calling
hold on.
your house.
Listen, there are cameras in these smart TVs. There's technology that we don't even know about. You understand? They even tell you it's in your phone. Those blank screens, it's in your phone. There's a camera. They're watching you every day.
That's why you don't commit crimes. Because when you commit crimes, everybody get a search warrant for their phone. And when they get a search warrant for their phone, they dig into your phone. And when you get your phone back, that's how they're going to spy on you. Simple as that. Just like a drug dealer. Hey, we got to catch drugs. Let's do some wild taps. And you doing wild tap. Now you see why they got you on the wild tap. Why they ain't got Trey Gang on the wild tap. Cause Trey Gang ain't got shit to do with this shit. You see what I'm saying? Hello, Gina McGill. Told the truth. And got backlash for it. But she's still a part of it as well. That's why she's saying, look at her voice. Look at the stress in her voice. That lady going through it.
Why are you a prime suspect over the case? I don't get it.
Oh, why you a prime suspect over the case? Ooh, why would he say that to Gina McGill? Let's look at it like this here. Zach know he ain't talking to Miss Teresa. Zach know who he exactly talking about. That's why he filmed it and recorded this. Make it look like it's anonymous call type shit going on. Ain't no anonymous call type shit going on. No. Gina McGill was like, fuck Miss Teresa. Let's expose these people. And Zach like, damn, if I expose the Crown Plaza, I got to expose Western there. You think this man finna expose Chicago? Nope. Hell no. With the gang? Turn against the gang? No. He ain't finna go down like that. No. So watch this.
Why am I a prime suspect?
I mean, not a suspect. Why are they on your ass so bad? Because you know all this information?
Because I keep on searching in the things and pulling it up, and every time that I pull it up, I'm getting a message sent back to me through my iPad. Then I got a phone call today.
Hello?
From Kenneka Shaw, 706. I mean, I don't know no Kenneka Shaw. I was discussing it with somebody over the phone, and then all of a sudden, my home phone rings Kenneka Shaw.
Remember that night, Kenneka Shaw?
That's
706.
crazy.
Thank you.
And typing in
So basically, out of everybody in the world, you went to my
nigga shot will go back to Young Bando. Go back to Young Bando. If you was in the part of Kenneka Jenkins, look at that wild story. Bando was talking about Kenneka ain't dead, she still alive, she a twin and all of this. All that was cap, but some of it ain't. Cause next thing you know, when he was talking about Kenneka got a twin and all of this, think about Patricia Fowler's in the King Rob case. And now you'll see why Zach nervous and don't want to do this shit no more. And this why Jenny McGill was like, wait a minute, Zach, look, we got to
Instagram, you say, okay, Zach is over the Kenneka case, or I don't know how the fuck you come about, but you like.
I watched your videos. I ended up seeing one of your videos, and you said that no matter what it takes, you were going to a school and you were putting on your shoes and said, no matter what it takes, I'm going to solve this case. I'm not asking for no money. I ain't doing this. I ain't doing that. I said, let me call Zach. Let me see if I can find Zach. Because I was going to get in touch with, what is it, Jedediah.
But you know the video, this what's scaring me, ma'am. The video you're talking about, I put it on a Kenneka Jenkins discussion group on Facebook. That video is not on YouTube. I asked you earlier, are you in a Facebook group are you in a Kenneka group on Facebook? You said
he said the Kenneka Jenkins Facebook group. Look who had control of the Kenneka Jenkins Facebook group. The family. The family. The biggest Kenneka Jenkins group in the world was orchestrated by the family. Hold up. The first group Kenneka Jenkins ever had was the Kenneka discussion group. Check this out. Now you see why Zach will be getting blocked from that group.
no. Hold up, listen. You said no. So I'm like, how the fuck she know about the video? How did you see it?
I've been watching videos all through everybody else's videos.
Okay.
I've been watching so many videos.
Told y'all. And guess who? And then look, guess who was all in that group? Straight Drop, Greg Hughes, Planet of the Fate, Tiffany Draper. All these people in this group. When Zach got to talking about, look, check this out. This what we want to hear. Was Zach talking about, yeah, this hotel this and this hotel that, and I believe it's a creepy security guard. Once you think about it, Zach gonna look at it like, I should have never said that. Cause it's still gonna lead back to who? The family. Even if you lie and try to protect like Irene, that I believe the kids. Look, he said, I believe they innocent in the room. They ain't got nothing to do with it. They ain't smart enough to pull this lick. Yes, they do. If they got instructions from a motherfucker that been down before. Hold on. Is I'm exposing Zach TV? Oh man, look. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole plot. The whole plot is they know what happened to Kenneka in the room before she was in the hands of the Crown Plaza. That's what Mr. Reese referring about. Because the hotel could easily be like, well, look, we can show you what room she came out, and we can show you the condition that Kenneka was in. So if they could show us that, guess what the focus go back? What happened in that room? And guess what it finna lead back up to? Miss Teresa. Cause we know what happened with her phone, and we know who had possession of the phone and uploaded false, misleading video to manipulate the public for what? Now we know why. Pike out. You see what I'm saying? So look at it like Zach looking at it like this here. Man, look, y'all got me in some shit, doing some interview, trying to lie to the public. Y'all got me lying to the public. This reason why I don't want to release the videos. I just want to stick to rappers. I just want to stick to doing my thing. Documentaries, rappers. No, Zach, you already did an interview. You know too much. You in it for life now. Just like I'm in it for life now. Cause I got to look at these trolls and these people that were actually at the party that had something to do with it. I got to deal with these people for the rest of my life. I got to deal with these people for the rest of my life. Cause they want to know what you look like. Take your mask off. If you do, we gonna get you. Get you out of here. Your views low. Nobody ain't listening to you, sucker. We coming after you. Bitch, when we kill you and do this to you, you gonna be forgotten. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody wanna hear that shit, what you talking about, cause you don't make sense. Cause all you do is sound illiterate, talking about, you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, and all this old dumb shit. It's a reason why I talk like the way I talk. And you fell for it. How the fuck you gonna pop up in my chat? Never mention you, but I know a lot about you. But you popped up in the chat and made yourself known. Guess what you just looked like? Trey Gang had information and a nigga popped up. This nigga popped up and Trey Gang never said nothing. And the minute he popped up, he went straight on the footage. There he go. In my musical voice, there you go. The man right chill. You did. The man right chill. I'm having fun with this shit. Cause this our moment right now. Look.
They put yours in there. They add yours in there. They add but Mike talking about Larry. He's talking about getting off.
I see why my Larry want to get off.
About Kenneka at all.
I see
couldn't
why.
Get him. I couldn't get his number.
I see why they want to get in my Larry, because he in cahoots with the family too. Because he, when my Larry, because check this out. When you think about my Larry, check this out. Y'all see Big Baby there? Everybody know. If you know me personally, Trey Gang love big babies. Boy, man, you ain't got, look, check this out. Ooh, wee. Boy, if I see one of these in the club, come here, boo. Man, I'm like a wolf. You the sheep. I'm finna hunt you down in that club. Come here, boo. Stop, you know what I'm saying? Stop, Trey Gang. You know, I'm just saying, you the baddest thing in this job. You know what I'm saying? She trying to be like, you know, she stop lying to me. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm big. Bitch, I like goddamn it Dunkin' Donuts. And they come supersized. They just give me something to munch on. You know what I'm talking about? And I got munches, boo. And she can't believe it. Like, no, Trey Gang, I don't trust it. I heard this shit before, but I'm serious, boo. You know what I'm talking about? You see all those jelly rolls in that belly? Trey Gang finna dive deep in those jars. Yeah, let me put my hand between these. I'm gonna massage it. All that belly. Let me get some of that belly, boo. Stop, Trey Gang. She ain't gonna feel fat no more. You know what I'm talking about? Well, now let me feel some of that jelly, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Talk to her like a nigga ain't never talked to her before. And she gonna feel like, damn. Shit. I ain't fat at all. She gonna feel like a Kardashian when I get through with her. Especially when I do get her that payout stick. Yeah. She ain't finna be going through my phone. She already know she won. Yeah, I ain't got to go through his phone. I know where he going. I know he finna come back for this cookie. And when he come back for this cookie, I'm finna bake some cookies. Man, I got chocolate chip Oreo, and next thing you know, goddamn, I'm eating goddamn it big boy like shit. Cause you know, Quick, you know what I'm saying? She feed me jailhouse meals, you know what I'm saying? Like she was like, yeah, she got some noodles, you know, it's the time of the month. She fine, big body. I'm talking about like Beyonce got a bag. And I'm talking about these ladies look like Halle Berry. But the refrigerator game, ain't nothing in it. And they got noodles and Doritos. And this thing they gonna tell me, you hungry? I'm like, yeah, boo, I'm hungry. The bitch gonna try to be like, yeah, I don't want to let him know I'm struggling on the meal. So let me get some of the ramen noodles, cause he said he a felon and he down with some gang shit. So I can get away and cook this nigga some jailhouse food. This bitch cooked me a whole chi-chi. If you know what a chi-chi is, that's jailhouse gourmet. Bruh. Man, when she pull out those noodles, I seen the noodles. And then she reached up and got the kids Doritos. Y'all know that little package Doritos, you know what I'm talking about, for the kid. But it was at that time of the month, like she had to press me like, yeah, I'm gonna give him a couple of chips a kid, and crushed all the Doritos up with the noodles. And I'm like, damn, this bitch cooking me a jailhouse chi-chi. So I'm like, shit, she must been fucking with a felony before me then. You know what I'm talking about? This what he taught her? This some fucked up shit, girl. Damn. This what these niggas taught the broad, and then when I meet her, I got to straighten all this shit up. Like, boo, you ain't got to do this no more. Let's get some real food. She's so traumatized, like, no, you know what I'm talking about? No, I'm just being real, y'all. Stop joking in the chat. Y'all need to be goddamn serious, because I'm trying to be serious. About Quick and Lil Ray, you know what I'm saying? But look, check this out. This big baby. Look, check this out. Ooh-wee. If you look like this in my chat, I'm coming for you. Yeah, look at those high cheekbones. Ooh-wee. I want some big baby in my life. You know what I'm talking about? And my Monifa voice. Fuck those skinny bitches. Give me some big baby that I could just, you know, because this the perfect time to lay up on the chest like this, real. Like, damn, baby, I done work hard today. These folks, and this, you want to lay on something soft. You want to lay on the goddamn mattress, or you want to lay on big baby. Which one's softer? Yeah, big baby, hit me up. If anybody can find her, tell her my email is Trey Gang Production, big boo, you know what I'm talking about. Until then, you know what I'm talking about. Hold on. I don't like that. Cause they walking with big baby. You know what I'm talking about. Look at this shit here right quick. I might gotta think twice about big baby, cause big baby start looking like she with the shit. You walking with that boy. And that, yeah, So they must know thickness is my weakness. So they were like, yeah, send big baby on Trey Gang. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, look, this is setup. That's how they finna get me. Trey Gang talking too much. Send big baby in there. I'm coming, bitch. You say Trey Gang in that motherfucker? Yes. Stop it in the chat. Y'all got to stop this shit, bruh. I'm trying to be serious, but y'all give me y'all track. Fuck it. I'm just play the video and let Zach tell it. But anybody see Big Baby, tell Big Baby, get up with me. Or somebody similar in the chat, where you at? Where my Big Babies at, goddammit? Shit, fuck that. I love you. You know what I'm talking about? Let them nigga play hard like, yeah, we don't fuck with big blocks. I do. They run hard. Shit, that's the number one motor you want on the script. Yeah, watch this motherfucker finna run. Goddamn it. What you say? What you got up? Yeah, this a wide body, big block, 400. Goddamn it, torque hitting this bitch. You know what I'm about? Hello, big boo. You know what I'm about? I get up with you. I see you got your wish weed.
Shit is getting a little spooky, man.
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say.
Don't be trying to get your,
There's two other guys that's
y'all
on
see
here
she trying to
talking
fix
about
it.
her.
She must heard. Look, she must heard what was going on. Let me fix my her up. Trey ain't talking shit. No, I don't want you. I'm trying to get up with Big Baby. You know what I'm about? What Big Baby is?
With these men that I gave you.
I just don't understand why would they target her out of everybody?
I don't know.
Okay, and you're saying that
They goddamn Big Baby know how to fix a meal, make your ass fall asleep, and miss calls. Now you laid up with Big Baby. She done fed you some goddamn real food. When I say real food, she took time to cook this shit. And you ate it. And you fell asleep. And baby mama call her, where you at? And you don't want to know. And you don't want to let her know where you at. Because you going to be embarrassed like, I've been cheating with Big Baby. He don't want to get caught up because he don't want nobody to know I got caught up with a big block. Trey gang, yeah. If I get caught up, you're going to be like, yeah, I choose Big Baby. This motherfucker got goddamn cook some goddamn red beans and rice with steak and potatoes on this John. You know what I'm about? What Big Baby? Fuck Quick. You know what I'm about? Cause Quick gonna give you that microwave food. You know what I'm saying? That little microwave food when you go to the store, you're hungry, and next time you know she gonna give you that microwave food like a lunch, but like you could put this in the microwave for 2 minutes, like bitch. This ain't even a whole steak on this joint. Like, damn, look at the carrots. Bitch, I don't even eat carrots. And this thing, they got carrot, all this shit on here, bro. No, Big Baby never run out of food. You see what I'm saying? No, you straight, Big Baby. My bitch big, stick with Big Baby. Cause Quick, that's just a fun toy. You know, that's just something you can play around with. Big Baby got you straight at the house. Even though she be tired and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, whew, I can't keep up with this nigga, but goddamn, let me slow him down. Let me bake this nigga some goddamn black eyed peas, some cornbread, some chitterlings, and you know what I'm talking about? And you trying to come over that motherfucker be fast, you finna slow down real quick. Chow down on no bean, be like, damn. And then you ain't even touch Big Baby. Big Baby just want you there. You done ate the food and you sleep. She ain't doing nothing but cuddling up with you. You know what I'm talking about? And she know that phone ring. That's why you never see big blocks answering niggas' phone. Tonight, I'm her. No. Big block know they wrote. They ain't got to do that. Bitch, he fell asleep at my house. Look who you see on the footage. He digging all in his nose. Full of that booger sugar. I told y'all, he got that 90s dope. That's that pure cocaine. It's pure dope. You know what I'm about? That man on drugs. And look, everybody high. Everybody full of that dope. Look at this shit. I ain't lying. I ain't trying to crack a joke, but everybody high. Look. Everybody fucked up on the drugs. Got to remember him because he was listed in the police report. Now y'all see when they were trying to say they were James Coleman in the beginning at the computer. But look what would be really going on.
That we should not take our eyes off the friends.
Don't take your eyes off of them.
Who?
And I heard today on one of the sites, it said that Monifa left town.
Monifa.
And she said she was taking a plane.
I really don't know the details on how she traveled.
That's what I'm saying. And she was just the other day showing all the money that she had to her friends and stuff. I'm just like, where'd you get that money?
I mean, it's Chicago. She could have finessed it. She could have worked a job. Who knows?
Right.
Why they keep knocking my screen off?
So I don't know. I'm kind of lost at the call that you know what I'm saying? That you reached out. You got me. No. You got
talking about baby D. That's my baby D. Shit. Fuck you talking about? What my baby D at?
Me a little nervous now. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's deeper than what you think because I was, you know, when I got started looking at the pictures and putting it together, it reminded me, and they keep on saying it too. Get Out, the town, the whole town is connected.
Okay.
Which we already know. That guy is a family member, the one that brought that body out of there.
He's a family member?
The managers, the hotel, they're supposed to be family. They own a mortuary.
Okay.
A pet mortuary, too.
What?
A pet mortuary.
Okay.
Now you finna see why this came up. Keep that pet mortuary in mind.
And how is it that, see, I looked into Selena. Selena is out of California. Her friend is out of California. Now, with her friend being on drugs, on heavy drugs,
see that?
you can't be a donor.
Can't? You on
okay.
drugs. Mm-hmm.
And with you having surgery, you have to be there to have the surgery. You have to be there for a fresh.
Yo, so ma'am, hold up. I'm kind of lost because this, like, I'm headed somewhere. You just had me pull over and park. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. No, listen, but who? First off, let's start from the beginning. You just called me from a private number. Who are you? What's your name?
Oh, sorry.
Who are you?
I don't want my name out there. I don't want my name out there.
But ma'am, I'm holding
I just told you my name is Tanya.
Tanya?
Yes.
Okay, now, what's your whole ordeal with the situation?
I have just only been looking into the case ever since I heard about it. I've been watching the videos.
Are you trying to hide your identity?
No, I'm not trying to hide my identity to that. I'm just saying I'm looking at these white people that have talked about it online. And nobody's looking into them. And they're laughing at us.
Who killed Kenneka?
I can't tell you who killed her. I don't know. The only thing I know is I read their information between their little selves with their friends talking about what happened on Saturday night with the drunk girl. Hair all messed up. Go and look at their sites. Look at the people that Joel is talking to.
Who? Oh my God. Okay, ma'am. This why I'm getting scared, ma'am. You tell you.
Back, Zach.
Listen.
I would tell you to step back.
No. Whoa. You saying leave the case alone?
Listen, it's deeper than what we think.
Yes or no? Leave the case alone.
Leave it alone.
I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna take your advice.
Leave it alone for your safety.
Wow.
Leave it alone.
Okay. Okay. You I ain't gonna lie, you fucking scaring me. I ain't scared of shit, but you scaring me.
But I'm saying, Zach, it's deeper than what we think it is. And they want us to step back. That's why the police, the FBI, none of them have stepped in. Because they're connected. And when you have money, you can do anything you want to do.
So what you gotta, hey, listen, for somebody that's saying, oh, this is some bullshit, this isn't real, what do you got to say to people that don't believe this is true?
Oh, I would just say open your eyes and stay prayerful. I'm serious. Open your eyes and stay prayerful. Watch over your children, your family members. Watch over them.
Okay, so you saying do not, so I should never talk about the case again? Don't put
Don't even go into it because they're watching you. You have an account. You have an account that they're watching you.
Okay. And once it
Like I said, if you look into Joel Comer, you'll stop.
Okay. So okay, I'm gonna fall back from the case, ma'am. You know, I haven't been posting anything on Facebook because for some reason I'm blocked from Facebook. So
They're blocking everybody. They blocked me.
Oh, hold up, you're blocked.
They've been blocking me for comments.
Wow.
That's why I said. And every time I put something in, I'm getting a threat.
Just like when Trey Young tried to show y'all a particular subject, you got them popping up in the chat, right? So now look, you heard what Jenny McGill telling Zach, because this is what Zach seeing on the footage. The girl was already deceased. They waiting on round 1 and 2 to place her in the freezer. He got to protect everybody in the room. But he realized, if I'm going to be a truth seeker, or if I'm going to tell the world the truth, guess who he got to expose? Everybody. You just can't expose one side, because you finna end up exposing both sides. So what you would do? I got to get out the case.
I need to shut up. I'm getting a threat. Well, those that are coming and telling and getting the information out there, I would say, those that are getting the information out there and getting it right, they're blocking you.
Y'all just seen him in the lobby. It's finna go down. Cause look, this finna go down. Right here. Watch how you finna see dude in this jersey. Keep this in mind. This is Brazy TV. Right here, boom, this him. Look who he finna meet up with. Hold up. Atlanta, Georgia jerseys on, and they had the map. Look who he finna meet up with. Keep this in mind, Kenneka already deceased on the lower level. Now they need these people to put her in the freezer. Look. Right here. Oh, I got the other angles who he met up with. A female manager in the kitchen looking for the beverage manager. Right now. Hold up. Look what you seeing on the footage. Check it out. It ain't over with. Boy, this shit done got for real. Look. Look, check, this shit done got so for real. What it look like now, like, look. This the plan. We gotta put her in the freezer. Bam, bam, bam. All right.
So is that why I was blocked off Facebook?
Yeah.
Wow. So tell me this. And you say you will not go to the cops, correct?
I'm not going.
So, okay, cause are you from Chicago?
No, I'm not.
You don't want to give out your city and state, do you?
No.
Okay.
Because if they want to trace you, they're gonna trace you, regardless. They're gonna trace you.
Wow. Okay.
I don't have any accounts. I don't have Facebook. I don't have any of those Twitters. None of that stuff. None of that.
Okay. Wow. So you're basically saying this is deeper than what we know, and we should all fall back.
Step back.
Don't talk about it no more.
Don't do it.
Okay. I don't know. At first, I thought this was some bullshit. Like, who the fuck is calling my phone? This is my business phone too, and I'm like, who calling? And then you saying a lot of shit that kind of, like, you know what I'm saying, is kind of shaking me up. Like, step back. Somebody else, a lot of people told me fall back from this case, finish fucking with rappers and shit, you know? But now you saying people watching me, they watching everybody is.
Well, see, you got Snapchat and you have your Twitter account.
Right.
The person, Joel Coleman, COMM, he's the owner.
He's the owner of this social media site?
Yes.
So is that the guy that's in it, hold up. In the video, it's the coroner and it's the young guy and he put something in his jacket. Who is that guy?
The coroner is related to the hotel manager.
What? This shit getting...
With an award, he's getting an award from one of the companies that harvest bodies in Chicago.
Wow. Hey, can I ask you, what's your name again, ma'am? Tanya. I'm gonna say this. I received literally probably like 7 to 8 other anonymous phone calls with people threatening me and saying, leave this fucking case alone, you nigger. This have nothing to do with you. You're putting your nose in other people's business. And now and everybody's been calling private except one number. It was a number that I couldn't call back. You know, it was like a 15 digit number telling me shut the fuck up, never to release the footage that I have, never to talk about it. So I don't even post about it. But now, you know what I'm saying, you're shaking me up. I think that everybody just giving me warnings to just drop this drop it, you know?
Yes.
Wow.
Zach, for your safety, I would say yes. Step back, baby.
Okay.
Step back.
Okay.
Because if the mama really wants to find out what's up with her baby, I would be out there fighting to find out what's happened to my child.
Tell me this. I got one more.
You look at her. Look at her. And you look at how she's smiling. Hey, Live. Hey, Live. It gets on my last nerve.
See that?
Hey, Live. I can't stand it.
Told you.
It's all about her.
Watch the footage. This is footage.
She's not thinking about that baby.
How? I got one more question. How are you getting threats if your account is disabled?
Phone numbers, you can trace phone numbers.
So you were getting threats through your phone?
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Once they get a phone number, they can tap you into whatever you're doing, whatever you're saying.
Mm.
It's we're on this computer thing. They are hooked in to you. They know exactly what you're doing, where you at, where you're going.
Okay.
Just step back, Zach.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. Enough said. I'm done with the case. I'm done with the case. You don't have to worry about me posting shit on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or Snapchat about the Kenneka Jenkins case. Nothing. I wanted to post to. It's crazy because Sunday I wanted to put some. I wasn't even gonna talk about it. I was just gonna post it from this lady page I'm on Facebook. I was gonna post me and Irene, but do not do that.
Don't even do that. I would say, for me, if it were me, I would make more copies and send them out to different places.
Now y'all heard that? Do not release the Irene video. So this was well before this.
The similar statement as well. The secret.
Oh shit!
So when you arrived at the party last Friday, September 8th, who all was there?
Man, it was packed. It was a lot of people there, man.
Was Kenneka there when y'all got to the party?
Yeah, Kenneka was in there, man.
So she was already up.
Yeah, she was there.
How was she acting?
Happy, dancing. As soon as I walk in, I remember I never forget. As soon as I walk
That's
in,
a lie.
she shorty.
That's a lie.
You acting funny, shorty. She like that big ass smile on her face.
She was already deceived.
Hard, man.
What was your relationship with Kenneka? Like, how did y'all know her?
My first time meeting her, man, that's my man's, man, my main man's. That was his girl, man. So like,
Oh, that was your man's girl?
It was my man's girl, man. My baby, that was my man's girl. So like, my first time meeting her was a couple years ago, man. And, about it being bro girl, it's always been utmost respect for her.
Was your man at the party?
Nah, he wasn't at the party, man. He locked up.
Oh, free that guy.
Yeah, man, he actually just got out today.
What?
He got out today.
All P's finna do make y'all think the girl was still with Rico. Look. Her and Rico was still together, which that's not true. She ain't been fucking with Rico. The girl was already deceased when we looking at the footage. So you're gonna need these people to say she was still in the room, shorty, and all of this to protect everybody at the Crown Plaza and Mr. Riesel. Do we got a clear understanding now, Jack?
So how was it when he came? How was it when he came home to see that his girl was,
I know my boy. I mean, you know how he crushed, man. You know how that go, man.
Okay. Tell me this. So everybody is talking about the guy's part in that whole live video that Irene displayed. Who was, in a reflection of Irene glasses, it was a guy lay across the bed with the red sweater. Was that either one of you two?
Nah.
Okay. It was a conversation in the back. I know you guys got Facebook, so I know you heard the conversation what motherfuckers was saying. Who did any one of you guys see anybody try to force themselves upon her?
Hell no.
So I'm gonna ask it. This Zach TV, I asked the crazy shit. I asked what the world wanna know, bro. No disrespect intended. So nobody tried to rape.
Hell no.
Just began when that shit, Iran did that lie.
It just started.
Just started. That's what she got on live before my stuff started coming, right?
Okay. Since dude in the red sweater was on.
That's when Miss Teresa wants y'all to believe. Cause keep this in mind, Miss Teresa the one that upload the video. She got access to Kenneka's phone. And the police allow her to upload the video so they can have a narrative. She was still in the room chilling. See what I'm saying?
On a bed laid, you know what I'm saying? You can see through the reflection of her glasses around 306 or whatever. That's the time in the video. Where were you approximately in that video?
Probably somewhere sitting on the other bed, probably standing up dancing anywhere. I don't know, somewhere in the room.
So in that room, how many rooms was in this one room?
Just one.
So it was one room in so it was
one.
How many
Two
beds?
We walk in that bed and 2 beds right there.
A little desk right there.
2 beds, man.
Bathroom to the left, bathroom to the right of you, you know.
So it wasn't a suite, it was just a regular room.
Nah, it wasn't no suite, it was regular room.
Regular cheap ass room.
Okay. And we know we in Chicago, y'all from out west, correct?
Yeah.
We know out west motherfuckers dance, they bop, right? They bop. Okay, so y'all was in that y'all was getting y'all thug thizzle on and shit, bopping, having a nice time. Be real, this Zach TV just for the streets, the hood sitting in. Y'all have some liquor.
Yeah.
Okay. The motherfuckers have some weed.
Yeah, motherfuckers smoking it out.
Was motherfuckers off Zans?
No,
I don't fuck with
Okay, y'all don't fuck. Okay, motherfuckers don't fuck with Zans. So, Kenneka, what was she drinking?
Oh, they drinking some hand, I think.
Hey, I could tell you where they took this interview at. This wasn't at Miss Teresa house. Guess what it was at? At the trap house where everybody be at. The trap house. This a trap house they throw parties at. It's a guess who house this is? It ain't even no house. It's an apartment. A Section 8 bitch. A Section 8 bitch let gang them come in there, trap out of her house, throw parties and all of this shit. That's all that is. This not Irene, John. No, this ain't Irene. Check this out. If you a part of what they a part of, everybody gonna need a red couch in their living room. That's why you got Miss Teresa with a red couch. That's why you see a red couch in this. You know what I'm talking about? That's why you start seeing red couches in people's living rooms. You see what I'm saying? Peep the game. Look, this what's going on. Watch this. The girl is deceased, getting robbed of her kidneys. And now they gotta look, since we got what we wanted, let's place her in the freezer. So boom. Look how it's finna come into play. Watch how everybody finna start moving around about the same time. Cause check this out. Miss Teresa want y'all to think, yeah, she was left in the hallway and all this goes conspiracy theory, but look at the truth.
Yeah, that was Henny. They had the big Henny out the bar.
Okay. How was she drinking her shit? Was she drinking her shit straight from the bottle or from the cup?
She had a little cup.
Okay, but then she eventually grabbed the bottle, right?
Yeah, she always said
It's past
you know how we get. You know how everybody get down.
Was y'all like, damn, slow down, shorty, or was this her regular?
Yeah, that's how motherfuckers be getting in it. That's how we be having fun.
That's what sis, you know, they know how they handle themselves.
Yeah, motherfucker was high and feeling good.
Yeah, they don't, you know, that's little sis, they. Just like how you drink, how we the guys, they that's little sis. They know, you know, they wasn't overdoing it, nothing like that. They just having a good time.
Have you ever saw Kenneka under the influence before?
Yeah, I seen under the influence.
We had parties and shit way before that.
Yeah.
So this was just let the people know. This was regular shit, right?
Yeah, regular shit. That's how we do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Link up every weekend. That's how
probably like last year, every weekend we was with each other. Right. That's our homie. Probably like the last 2 years, every weekend we kicking it hard.
So this was just regular everyday shit, nothing spectacular. Y'all ain't think, oh, she gonna get sick.
Right, no, they trying to make she be over in it.
Okay. We just,
don't like
this
try to play like she be over in it or Irene be over. No, it ain't never nothing like that, man.
Okay. When y'all start seeing social media and everybody and they motherfucking mama blaming Irene, what was y'all thinking? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's just bogus as hell, man.
Nah, man.
Cause that's her real. Hey, that's that girl real life friend. They like this.
And she was going hard trying to find. We
going
around no shit like that.
Nah, we don't get out like that. Man. We all got kids and little sisters and all like that. We don't do nothing like that. We don't condone no activities like that, man.
Okay. When they came in the room and they was saying shit like, she missing. What was y'all doing? What was y'all initial reaction?
Now we thinking she left with a nigga though, to tell the truth. We ain't thinking I know she finna be missing and shit like that. So motherfuckers they leave with their niggas and shit like that on some branch off, you know. Yeah, we ain't taking it real serious like that till after the fact. And I'm like, damn, she really.
Look at Miss Teresa's narrative and Andrew Home. Miss Teresa ready to go with their narrative. It would sound more convincing if you would have stuck with this narrative instead of she just walking in the freezer. Now you see why Andrew Holmes told everybody, I saw the footage before Miss Teresa, allegedly, before she saw the footage, and they all saw the footage. They just want Miss Teresa to go with a particular narrative, and she didn't want to go with a particular, so she got a narrative of her own. You see what I'm saying? So which narrative you would go with? They narrative? Man, I think she left with a nigga. That's how she came out that room. And then they would give Miss Teresa and them out the blue, make it look, yeah, you know, things she left with a nigga, you know what I'm saying? But the hotel one, she walked in the freezer drunk and teen. And look, oh, it's finna go down. Ooh. Boy, it's finna go down. Watch this game. I'm through talking. Y'all like and share the video. I'm finna just mute my microphone. I'm just finna play all Zach TV with the footage till we get up to Tucson.
That's like
Nah,
first, you know, yeah. Like
so y'all ain't y'all like, man, get the fuck out of here. Go get it.
Like get the fuck out of here. Not like get the fuck out of here. Like get the fuck on with it. No, like man, she probably with that nigga. You know, she probably with something. She probably, you know, ain't thinking. You feel me? Not never thinking for the worst.
Yeah, no.
Okay. When she when y'all realize shit's serious. What did y'all do?
Shit, what anybody else to do?
Door to door.
We door to door. Flow to flow. Around and looking.
So y'all going like what time? It was 3, 4 in the morning?
Yeah, like 3, 4.
And y'all don't give a fuck who sleep. Y'all knocking on every door.
Front, talking, hey, y'all seen her, anything, y'all seen her, asking her for anything. Hey, y'all see, you seen the girl in the blue jean jacket, y'all seen our friend? What anybody else do if they say they friend missing? Everybody start participating looking.
And y'all told, and is it true? Yes or no? Y'all told the security, play the camera back.
And we walked up to the front desk. First of all, when we told the guy behind the desk, we seen our friend's missing, man. His reaction wasn't like a regular reaction as somebody that works at a hotel. If you behind the front desk of a hotel, a big hotel like that, you would think that they would be more concerned. You would think that they gonna call the police. You don't think that they gonna give a helping hand, reaching out to us. It wasn't too much like a concern from him. He really kind of walked. He brushed us off and he walked off. He went back behind. He walked off, leaving his desk unattended. Actually, like it wasn't really, you know,
like it ain't that.
Yeah, like it ain't that.
Fuck, like he don't give a fuck.
Like he don't give no fuck. Did y'all feel discriminated against at any given moment in time? Like, man, is they being racist?
Any moment in time, man. I felt disrespected from the moment we told him, hey, X, Y, you feel me, ABC. He said X, Y, Z. I'm like, man, what the fuck? I ain't type of response I respected. Yeah, I ain't expect that. You know, I ain't expect that type of response from you. I expected you to, you know, get on the phone, do something, at least show us. Act like
show some proof. Act like you care.
It wasn't like that.
Okay. That shit that shit just don't seem right. So when y'all start looking for it, y'all realize, damn, she nowhere in this motherfucker. What else came to mind?
Nah, we thought she was a nigga, Joe. We ain't know that.
Oh, okay. Be real, bro. Be real.
We trying to go for the best. We not thinking of
what you mean? At what point in time? Like, was you talking at the point in time was we walking around the hotel acting? That's what you mean?
Yeah.
When we got rid at that time?
Yeah.
Oh shit, at that time, like, once it wasn't no reaction, that motherfucker still looking hard, but you know, we all out here in this hunky town, like, well, I don't want to say no, you know, but you know what it is.
Yeah, you know.
We all out there for, and they can't do too much because they gonna get us removed in the door, just like what's going on with them protesting. So you get to barking up trees that touch your nerves, they gonna get you up out of there.
Yeah. And when we was walking around there, looking after all that, it still was never. They didn't come tell us like, yeah, we finna put y'all out of, yes, y'all disturbing the peace. They never said nothing to us.
They wanted y'all to stay.
They didn't say anything. Blankly didn't say nothing. There wasn't no concern. It wasn't no, hey, yeah, y'all disturbing the peace. We finna put y'all out. Ooh, no.
Who went?
To be honest, we couldn't find nobody.
Now you see why Peas would say that. Cause it would be no concern if the hotel already know where she at and what they did with her. And only thing they need to do is follow the script. Y'all see that? Thumb me up. Now y'all finna see if it would have went Miss Teresa way. This what if you would have went with Miss Teresa narrative, she gonna leave with a dude. Somehow when she left out with a dude and maybe she came in after with an employee and the employee did this. The whole narrative is for y'all to believe it was a creepy security guard. Nobody came find that been into the room multiple times, and when she came up missing, he did it. So if you be focused on the dead and be trying to find out who this creepy security guard and all of this, you can rule out this footage of organ trafficking. You see what I'm saying? Cause that's why they got to give you a narrative at 2 something. To cover for this. Hello. So the police want to be like, look, since we know what y'all did in the room, she gonna come out the room drugged and drunk. The girl wasn't even drunk. The girl was drugged. The girl didn't even drink. Go to her Facebook page. The girl was reminiscing for 2-3 years on lockdown. You see what I'm saying? That's what Miss Teresa wants y'all to believe. You can go with this narrative and be like, they lying. Whoop de doo. We know they lying. Oh, look, they too close. You can see blood. All that whoop de doo. We see all of that. But the bigger picture is they sticking to the script what Miss Teresa want everybody to believe. Look, when they said they just met her. How long you been knowing Kenneka? I've been knowing her about 3 years now. That sound like Kenneka wasn't always raised in Chicago. Sound like some Patricia Fowler shit when it comes to the missing twin when they go back to Atlanta, Georgia. You see what I'm saying? That's why them YouTubers scared of Trey Gang right now, bruh. They always gonna have to be on high alert. You see what I'm saying? Cause this one of those cases, bro. Just think about if you commit a crime and committed murder, just imagine. You probably thought you got away with it, but keep this in mind, it's always a time that this shit gonna come back up and the people looking for you, bro. Look. And before I made all of these allegations, Trey Gang called out the mammy first. Bitch, get over here. I got you. You tricked me. I'm so angry that you tricked me. I gotta get some get back. And guess what? The bitch remained silent and tried to fight back with other YouTubers. And it ain't work. And it backfired. See what I'm saying? All this real talk. So when we gonna up the pressure on the family, the Kenneka Jenkins family, right? And let's get the truth. Cause if you really want to stir up some shit, let's stir it up right now. Watch this.
We literally walking around like, where's the help? Where's the hotel security? Where did they go?
Everybody just
we didn't see dude. We didn't see nobody.
Bro.
We didn't see nobody. We seen main two when the party was going on. When it was jumping, it was buzzing. It was two main security guards that was coming up there. And after we started looking for her, we looking for hotel security. Like, man, somebody to help. You know, somebody that can go in the back. Somebody that can go not get the access to open door. None of that. We didn't see nobody. We ain't get no help. It wasn't like they was concerned.
Okay, this the realest shit.
Like PP.
Oh, that's a personal problem, a double P. That's the realest shit I heard on some real shit, some real Chicago shit. You like, we at a party, we thinking, Shorty dipped off with a nigga.
Yeah, you know
it's Chicago. We know what, come on, bro. We from the West. We know.
World, period,
this
man.
On Shannon, I see how y'all come.
You know how, come on, man.
Okay.
We can't find it, man. What Kendra at? Oh, Kendra.
Because you know, my thoughts as well as everybody on Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, Periscope, Instagram. What the fuck was that? All right, we good. Hold on. I'm like, hold on. I'm thinking this. Like, why the fuck and who the fuck would leave a friend behind? But y'all saying she probably dipped off with somebody on some other shit.
So we thinking,
bro, look, it wasn't like a motherfucker left her for a whole day. It's like a motherfucker was like for 2 minutes. Left, they took her out of eyesight for 2 minutes, bro, and then went back to look, and then it was gone. And like, so if I walk to go piss right now, you ain't gonna just think, oh, let me knock on the bathroom. He been in the bathroom for a long time. A motherfucker that took me through a event. You ain't gonna be thinking no shit like that. You gonna be, bro, took a long time. Then to the morning come, you damn, folks still in the bathroom. Now you might open the door. So you bogus for letting me go piss in the bathroom by myself? No, nobody thinking like that, bro.
No.
Nobody think. If it would have been that, motherfucker would have been, while the party was deep, a motherfucker would have been looking through the hotel. Motherfucker think like, oh yeah, she probably just went, got up with a motherfucker real quick.
Okay. So when y'all was in the car, who had her mother keys? Because I read that in the paper.
we got a different car.
Oh, y'all didn't go with the.
Y'all didn't ride with them. They rode different. Everybody rode. You know, hotel party. Everybody rode. You know, get your ride. Everybody rode separately.
What was y'all thoughts? You know what I'm saying? Leaving the hotel that night.
Homie,
we're really concerned to the next day.
Exactly. At that point in time,
like she's still missing. That's when you got
exactly. Like in that moment, you still like, damn, where she at? But it's still like, oh, this shit still ain't real. It's right. It's like, hey, this shit ain't real, bro. Like this shit just ain't real, bro. This shit just ain't no shit that just be real, homie. There ain't no motherfucker be thinking about like that. Like that's some movie shit, bro. Niggas don't really be thinking like, oh, you might drop me off in front of my door, but don't watch me go in. Spin the block like, damn, I ain't need to watch bro go in. Call my phone the whole time, I ain't picking up. A motherfucker got me, but you ain't thinking in that 1 second that you put off that a motherfucker might come around the corner. You creeping bro. You'll be thinking crazy all the time. If you think like that.
Okay. So the next morning, which is Saturday, well, you know, 8, 9.
Now I'm gonna keep it like this. Actually, scratch that, cause what you saying basically like when we was leaving, my thoughts when I was leaving up out of there, I was still like trying to think for the better, hoping like like trying to think on the light side.
Exactly.
But I peeped a lot of like stuff while I was in there, like some don't sit well with me, but this my friend. I don't want to think like that. Nobody's gonna think like. Don't nobody want to think like that. You don't just go there. You feel me? You gotta get to 55 before you get to 100. You don't just go to 100.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You don't go 0 to 100 for real though. Nobody. You feel me? So it was like we still was thinking like at the same time. This side of your stomach feeling like man, but this side of your stomach like hope. You know, you hoping for the better. That's I mean, you know. You ain't thinking like man. You hear me?
When did you get the call that she was found?
Like the next day.
Saturday.
Next day on Saturday around like the midday. Like the midday.
Night.
Was it like
night?
Yeah, like.
Hold up, you got it Saturday night?
No, night.
Nah,
Let's
like
go on
midday.
like Sunday or some shit like that.
Okay, so okay.
When they finally like no matter of fact.
Sunday when they found it, that's when they found it.
No,
Saturday night when they still looking.
No, we went Friday. That was Saturday.
The kickback was Friday.
Exactly.
Saturday to midday, cause that's I remember it was midday, cause that's when they hit. That's when they called the phone. They was like they found Kenneka. We like where? And then they was like they found it. We like wait what? What? How the fuck she get it now? If we was all around this hotel, where was she? How did this happen? You get what I'm saying? Like man. It was just like mind boggling, like fuck, like you just stuck like for a second, like wait what? It's crazy, man. Like
What y'all was looking for? Did anybody think like, let me go down to the basement, or y'all like, fuck it, we don't got access to that?
Man, we ain't even know
exactly.
Like that. I thought the first floor was the first floor. Shit.
Yeah,
we ain't no basement some shit.
Yeah, I ain't no basement.
It's our first time in that motherfucker.
We just walking around it, and the back part, like, okay, once you go back towards like the kitchen, like, okay, everybody know how a hotel is. You know how like how they have a chair set up on the table. If it's the weekend, it's like it's over with. You know, like it's closed. They don't like the restaurants don't be open. It's the weekend, so it's like it was nighttime, and then it was closed. So walking back there, you get like a creepy little sense of vibe. Even the toughest guy, you gonna get like you're not finna just wander off into these people hotel. That's off limits first.
Right, like some scary movie.
You know what I'm saying? It's like who finna go all the way back there, which put me in the mindset like. How would she go back there? You know what I'm saying? The same route that you get to that kitchen is the same route as the exit. The exit you go to your cars.
Right.
It's the same route. It's the same way. You get what I'm saying?
So you like why would she take that exit? Did you ever think for once? Did anybody ever think like she in the fucking basement? She gonna be downstairs?
Yeah.
Do y'all think somebody forced her down there?
This might lure her. Like somebody too, bro. I know her well, man. She's not okay. First of all, she's not just your average 90-pound girl. Not no little bitty girl you could just grab and you can't grab her, bro. She gonna fight you, bro. Kenneka ain't no she ain't going like that, bro. She gonna put up a fight. She gonna knee you. She gonna do something. She gonna act crazy. You ain't finna just grab her. Yeah, think you finna willy-nilly just take her. She not that type of girl, bro. She up on her P's and Q's, bro. She first of all, from just be knowing her from all doing due time, just knowing her, for you to just keep staring at her, she don't like that type of shit. She don't like the creepy activity, none of that. Like most girls, you know, pretty girls, they don't like all the attention on them. You know what I'm saying? So for you to even try to, it had to be some type of something because she ain't going. You touch her the wrong way, she taking off on you. She gonna fight, bro. So for somebody to just, you know what I'm saying, for you to think you just, oh yeah, she went that way.
If you had to narrow it down and say, oh, it had to be him and it had to be her, who would y'all point the fingers to? Because I heard it was two creepy motherfuckers that was real creepy in there.
Dude, don't tell me bitch ass, man.
It's just a hotel family period, bro.
That's what I was just gonna say. Yeah, it's like
that shit went right, bro.
It's like, okay, everybody seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre, man. Everybody seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre. In that movie, you learned Mom was in it, Uncle was in it, the cop, he was in it, everybody was in it. It's like
everybody was in it. And check this out. He doing a little too much talking to be knowing about Kenneka for 3 years. See that? It's the reason why they had to say, look, I met her around about this time, because if you look at Kenneka's situation with the Patricia Fowler, this shit been going on. This shit been going on for years before the girl ended up in the freezer. The girl was on lockdown. And when the girl started going outside, this when all hell broke loose. Man, y'all, Miss Teresa said, I believe these boys. Guess why she said that? Because everything they just said was a fucking lie. A fucking lie. Look what you see on the footage.
So you saying the hotel staff was a part?
I'm not gonna just throw it off on them. I'm not gonna say the whole hotel staff. I'm just saying it's obvious. Bro. It's obvious.
Why they ain't record the tapes back? Why they ain't?
Bro, period isn't. How the fuck they all just disappear, bro? Like and all doing it like they knocking on the door while everybody got there. All of a sudden she come up and say it's getting empty. Now all of them just gone, bro.
No motherfucker.
Motherfucker just ran up in there, bro.
Since he said that, look, it ain't even close to the timestamp what they saying what happened. Watch this. Do this look like everybody knew? Look at the style. Booyah. In your face. In your face. Look who you see on the footage. That's the cold part about it. Nobody is not identifying who you see on the footage before these bastards open their mouth and talking about what happened on the night, and none of this shit happened on the fucking night. You would got to be out your damn mind to still believe this on September the 9th?
Yeah, hell no.
Yeah, that is true. I ain't gonna hear that shit because if somebody, we can't find you. Okay, you supposed to be helped. You staff, right? So we looking for you. We looking for security while we looking for these people. Now, so we can't find this person.
We can't find you now.
Okay, before everything happened, we steady seeing you, steady going down, steady seeing you, knocking on the door. Yeah, keep it down.
Yeah, steady knocking
at the door.
Come on, bro. Stop it. You mean to tell me you still would sit there? Ooh, they lying. Oh, look at their body language. They hiding something. Whoop-de-doo. This is what they hide. Look at him. Look. And speaking of the footage, remind y'all him why he walking with the maintenance man. Mr. Risa, let us know how that freezer got turned on. Cause Carl Nesbitt finna come in that bitch. Uh-oh. Ain't that true? What you finna see on the footage? So, if everybody seen Carl Neb on that John and they were talking about this before she even made it there, and he there, and they already talking about he supposed to be cutting the freezer on. Now you see what's going on. Look.
Keep it down. We'll put a towel on the door. All type of.
They told y'all put the towel on the door.
They told us put a towel on the door.
This is what the staff is telling y'all.
They called the phone. Put a towel on the door.
So hold on. So I heard a similar statement as well. That the staff said put the towel on the door. Like they wanted y'all to stay there. They didn't want y'all to leave.
No, they ain't want to stay. They put us out. We downtown. They put us out in the door.
Yeah, we was downtown.
We smoking for like an hour smoking. They put the towel on the door.
Yeah.
They wanted y'all to stay there for some particular reason.
It's like.
So, man, now that you look at it, you look at it like that. Exactly.
But they said
why don't tell you know? Go step.
Look, okay, they see. Okay, if any other
was y'all rowdy?
It was nothing to put out here. Yeah.
You want rowdy motherfuckers dancing? I'm talking about like period. Okay, if you say you going to 609, if you say you going to 609, this crowd come in, they going to 609.
It's a
this
party.
crowd come in, going to 609. Damn, motherfuckers in the front desk like, hey, I think they. Then we already told them they smoke weed. We told them they having a party up there. They never they never put them out. No. And then for them, so much activity, y'all started calling us. Then once we started looking for somebody, now we ain't getting no response.
Damn.
That's fishy. Would that be fishy?
That's super fishy. Yeah. Did y'all hear about? And it was a rumor on Facebook about maybe they did that to sell the organs or anything like that. I heard some crazy shit.
I believe that shit for real.
Yeah.
I ain't telling none of that shit.
They raided a couple of his spots. Yeah, about organ trafficking. Yeah, I heard it. Yeah. And then if anybody know that, if anybody know, African Americans got some of the richest. Got the best, but you know what I mean?
Fuck that, bro. They did that shit. I ain't no fuck we keep doing all that, bro. We ain't do none of that shit, period, bro.
Nothing.
None of that's all us. We look out for them, bro. We handle them out when they fucked up, bro. We feed them when they ain't got shit to eat. They smoke them out plenty of time. On this kind of exactly, bro. We sleep on this side, they sleep on this side.
Plenty of time.
Floor, bro. Ain't hell no.
That's why he said, look, if you know, I thought this used to be Mr. Reese's house because of the red couch. But it's not Mr. Reese's house. This the trap house. It ain't far from Mr. Reese's house. This how they identify. They said everybody gonna have red couches.
Knock that shit on.
We on that right there.
That shit on there. I'm tired of hell. Can't keep going on us. We did. The hell no, I ain't do no shit like that. That's numerous of times fucking that up there. My first time sleeping up his crib, they on the couch. I'm sleeping on the floor. Sleeping next to their feet and shit like that. Man, hell no. I'm getting like that, period. We surround, be around every weekend. That's what we do. You feel me?
Every weekend.
Ain't no shit like that. Hell no.
Every weekend.
Man, hell no.
hotel. They do
Get that shit on. Shit going on in that hotel, man. Mama need to get the bottom of that shit, bro. That shit ain't cool, bro.
Did y'all try to reach out to her mother or her sister and holler at them?
I don't even know her family. We know her.
We know her.
I just can't. You feel me? I'm gonna be glad too, though. Yeah.
We want to have a problem too, because I definitely cuss.
So we want to go protest. We ain't want to just feel me.
Exactly.
There's a lot of shit gonna be involved in that protest.
Facebook slandering our name. People just acting like they know what's going on. All these Facebook detectives. They made it hard for us to go up there and protest now, because now you got
motherfuckers still can go up there and protest anytime. I was wanting to go today.
Yeah.
That shit ain't gonna stop now, man. I saw motherfucker on. We ain't do shit to that, man. Period.
Okay. I understand where y'all coming from, brother. I understand. How did people even know y'all was at the party?
From live.
From different live
So, and there was so many people there, bro. It was, man, homie.
Yeah.
It get real groovy out west, man. Alrighty.
Yeah, most definitely.
Man, yeah, at the hotel got something to do with that, man.
Point blank.
That's how I'm looking at it. So that all that shit even happened and all that motherfucker
been kicking it. Years and years been kicking it. Now all of a sudden some fluke stuff happens.
My son.
And he pointing to us our way. No, man.
My
Go
son.
like that, bro. We go like that, bro. We take care of ours, bro.
Okay. What's next for y'all?
What's next, man? Trying to find justice for our friend. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Whatever we gonna do. Whatever it takes. Whatever doors we try to knock down.
So we coming up doing what we doing now, man.
Yeah, we trying to show the world, man. Like, man, that they trying to sweep you under the rug, man.
Exactly.
That's what y'all think that's what they doing?
Yeah. Then dude get
Responded and my man, I appreciate it. Jedediah, bro, first off, I just want to say I commend you. I salute you for everything you have been doing following the Kenneka Jenkins story. You've been on top of it since day one. All over social media, you're really for the people. But I just really seen something that was disturbing. Mama T, it was a lot of crazy stuff going on the internet. Could you please voice your opinion concerning that, sir?
So, I'm not mad at Mama T. I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say that the shit didn't hurt me, because I've been very hurt, because Kenneka Jenkins was a news story that actually ultimately became my whole life for 2 weeks. And I went hard for her, my team went hard for her. We plugged the public in. A lot of people came to know me because of the Kenneka Jenkins case. But if you really paid attention, a lot of people came to know the Kenneka Jenkins case because of how hard we pressed. And some people got in the mom's ears, been a lot of negativity trying to destroy or tear us down, but everything has been public, everything has been visible since day one, and people saw what we put in, they saw how we fought, and I mean, I'm a little disturbed, I'm a little disappointed. I did feel betrayed, but ultimately, mom decided to disconnect herself from us right in the thick of it, when the whole damn world was getting behind Kenneka. That shit hurt.
Jedediah, why is that? Why is that in your personal opinion? When the world is behind you guys, I was out there Thursday night, for the protest in Rosemont. It was incredible. Felt like 1969. The people was on one side and Rosemont police and the SWAT team was on the other side, and you was leading the pack. Why did she say, okay, let me separate myself from these guys?
Well, I do know that it was 3 women who, I'm going to tell you this, what I know. I know there's a lot of speculation about money and all other things that I can't speak to. But I know it was 3 women who lied and got very deceptive and told her some bullshit. One of them I'm related to. She been saying that every time I'm moving or doing something major in society, she pops up with this bullshit ass allegation to try to defuse it or destroy it. And they got to Mama T. I'm sorry, I can't even really call her mama no more, can I?
Well,
and that shit hurt, bro.
Okay.
I can't even. I done responded to a lot of families that have lost loved ones, and I have never called anybody else mama. And when you talk about something painful, bro, I couldn't sleep because I wanted to figure out what happened to Kenneka Jenkins, and now I cannot sleep because I don't know how that we go from we not gonna forsake each other to you let 3 individuals who popped up out the blue come and diffuse what you saw every single day in your face. We going hard for your child. But as far as all the extra speculation, I don't know. I just know that I can't let myself hurt long. I'm not mad no more. She can bury her daughter. I hope she get justice. And if any of that other shit is true, which I hope it's not.
Pie y'all, shout out to Uncle Fed in the chat. Boom! There go my guy. I bet you them other suckers will leave me alone now. I bet you those other suckers that trolling in the chat will leave me alone now. Uncle Fed the shoulder. Boy, this shit finna get serious. This shit finna get serious, yeah. Boy, that goddamn Uncle Fed showed up. I bet these bitches finna leave me alone now. Bracelet, I seen you in the chat. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna say too much, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah. Pie y'all. Let's keep spilling some tea. What's up, Fed?
It's a fucking shame.
What made you take on the Kenneka and Jenkins story as hard as you did?
Man, I knew when, cause I was out of town when I first heard it, and I just knew it didn't sit right with me at all, and I didn't expect none of this. Okay. I got a call from one of my brothers who's also an advocate, and he said, "Man, we got to go do something for this family." And we went up there, we went to the mayor's office. I mean, first we went to Crown Plaza, then we went to the mayor's office, then went to the police station. And
I didn't know that. You went to Crown Plaza.
I went to Crown Plaza, the first place I went.
What did they say? What did they say?
All of it, that's what I'm saying. All this stuff is on video, either on my page or the latest page I was using, Sheena. And
keep this in mind. We know Zach TV. Look, y'all see who this is on the footage? This finna get very interesting, right? Remind y'all, Zach had the footage. Now he doing interviews. Keep this in mind. Zach got the footage, and he doing interviews with Jedediah. Now you keep this in mind. Jedediah falling with the script. Hold up. Check this out. We ain't even close to the timestamp where Kenneka came up missing yet. But guess what? We know the girl already deceased. Only Lord left her in the basement. That's why you got all the activity down here already. Cause for the ones that been tricked, like me and the rest of y'all, I'ma still be thinking Kenneka in the room. According to Irene and TY live video. According to what Miss Teresa uploaded, want us to believe she in the room. So she want us to believe she got something to hide on the basement. And that's where the confusion came in there. That's why when the news were reporting, yeah, she was downstairs in the basement, but you know, the video show upstairs in the basement, but Miss Teresa quiet when it come to death. Hello. Pie y'all. What bracelet? What bracelet? Bracelet, you still in the chat? Let me know if you still watching and listening. You know what I'm talking about? You got 5 minutes to respond.
the first thing that happened, which was strange as hell, they didn't even know me, ain't seen me a day in their life. The first thing was that the police approached me and said, "Are y'all what are you all here for?" And I'm like, "Do y'all ask everybody that's black that come here?"
Woohoo!
And they approached us in the parking lot. I pushed past them, and I went to go get a room inside the Crown Plaza because I was gonna walk that mug. I wanted to walk the steps because it just didn't sit right. Crown Plaza was like, we booked up, and I'm like, y'all lying because this ain't my first rodeo. I had already went on the internet to check their prices. And so when he said we booked up, I said, you lying. They said it's on, so I started trying to book it. And this random dude came and said, shut down everything online. It was in that moment, I said, no, something ain't right. And I was committed at that point. I hadn't even met Teresa, Lenora, nobody in the Kenneka Jenkins family. I was connected to Kenneka.
He lied because he got a camera footage when he interviewed the security guard. Oh shit, do I need to go to Perfect Weirdo? Put in Kenneka Jenkins right quick. Hold on, my bad, y'all. Hold up. Let me show you how real this shit is. They go to Jedediah. Jedediah, when he talked to security guard, round about that time, just to show y'all proof that Zach saw the footage, Jedediah saw the. Wow! Here we go.
Get some rooms available. 2 beds. Oh, lucky day.
Now
I found one for 2.
Why he will be at this hotel.
How you sound?
And you seen David Pena on his footage and David Pena
sound?
said,
You
"Yeah,
hold
I
this,
worked
bro.
that
Man, how
night
you
round
sound?
about this time in the morning."
How you sound?
Damn, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. You mean to tell me that Bracelet TV didn't respond? I said he got 5 minutes. He got 3 minutes left. For he respond. I need Bracelet TV to respond in the next 3 minutes. I gave him 5 minutes because I'm going to tell y'all the reason why he ain't responding. Then play the video.
That go a camera right there. That go a camera right there. That go a camera right there. Come on, man. This lady ain't just wandering no freezer, man. This little girl ain't just going to no freezer. That's real talk.
You're denying me to get the room? Oh, you just saw me. Now look, I'm finna.
After what I just stated, I don't, we don't consent to him recording.
This isn't gonna be used in any court, no criminal court against you, sir.
That's fine.
Right now, for my own safety.
Not the management denying us a
They talk
room.
shit to me because they don't know me. But they know Uncle Phil.
now you want the
and they
police
know they place when they come to Uncle Phil. So
I'ma
let
say
them
this.
talk their
I'ma
same
say this.
shit. They
This ain't gonna
change their
stop it. You just
tune.
made it
We
worse.
ain't finna hear none of
Because,
this shit
first of
no
all,
more.
you got a young black girl that was killed
Now,
in your
Uncle
hotel
Phil
and found in your freezer. And now you add on top of it discrimination. We did not come here to be confrontational with you. This police officer should have never engaged us. And security should have never came to us.
Management is not giving us. They're not giving us enough answers on what we're trying to. So Daniel was working that night. Here, take that.
So
He was
so,
working that night.
So
He was working that night.
Thank you for adding discrimination, bro. You didn't think I had enough money to afford this, did you? That's what you thought. Any answers for black people, for the young black girl being killed? Anything? Yeah, I'm within the reason.
Him look just like the K9 unit. He look just like the goddamn K9 unit, Jack. I told y'all, man, Uncle Fed ain't playing with these folks. Look, I got to argue with these folks. Man, these folks trying to come in the chat game make me look like I'm a small fry. I'm a big giant. You know what I'm talking about? I don't do that type of shit. I let Uncle Fed, yeah, look. Since he in the chat, right? They can leave me alone now. We cool, gang. We got security on deck. Yeah, we got big GD on deck, goddamn. You know what I'm talking about? Bracelet, TV. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, they let you know you a sucker. Man, you just proved me you a sucker, bro. You a sucker. Oh man, you let this man a stomp down on you. I'm instigating like a motherfucker. They know not try Uncle Fed. Like World News, you know, not World News try to get out of it. I ain't talking about this shit no more. I'm just leave this shit alone. I'm just move on. He ain't got nothing better. Try to make me look like a small fry again. But bitch, I'm the big fry. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. With sweet tea, I'm a combo meal. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Check this out. Look just like the K9 unit. Check this out. Watch this. I need to pull up the K9 unit. Cause he look just like that motherfucking K9 unit down the game. But I'm just trolling right now. Cause I ain't heard shit from Bracelet. Bracelet better not never interrupt my chat again. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, Uncle Fed. Man, you need to get you some merch, right? Cause everybody gonna want some of that Uncle Fed spray. You know, give me some of that Uncle Fed spray. They keep the haters away. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, do your thing, Uncle Fed. Yeah, I'm trying to boost you up so when you go live, everybody got an ear to hear and eye to see, and your voice deeper than mine, cause your goddamn ass was spilling some tea. I couldn't do nothing but be like, oh my God, really? Shit. Jesus Christ, in the name of Jesus.
Reasonable amount of time. So when I have to, I can leave. You want to know how I know that? I got a reasonable amount of time to walk away, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Look at this. What are y'all protecting?
You go on the sidewalk.
Protecting property. I'm leaving in a reasonable amount of time. So I'm asking, do anybody got any answers? So young black girl that's dead. I'm walking, I'm going. We already got that. A reasonable, oh yeah, I'm going in next. We coming in next. We coming in next.
You could ask to speak with the public.
Man, this is a lot of cops for somebody trying to check into a hotel. Look at this.
You can speak with the public officer, the public information officer at the Rosemont Police Station. They can give you all the information you're asking for, okay?
Thank you for being respectful.
You're welcome. They can give you all the information you're asking for, okay?
Thank you for being respectful.
You're welcome.
Something about this ain't right. Within a reasonable amount of time. Hold on.
That little girl.
Something about this ain't right, bro.
Hey, look.
Look at this. Hold on. I want y'all to see this. Look at that. Look at that. All them damn cops. Wait, you a detective?
No, I'm the chief.
You the chief?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, I'm
Deputy chief.
Deputy chief. I'm so glad to meet you.
Yeah, what's going on?
What's up? We really.
And look, this is the deputy chief. Do y'all know when Jedediah recorded this? This in December. This like 3 months after that girl death. This the inside information. Did you know Crown Plaza security is Rosemont? Here go your proof right here in one video. Right here in one video. This in December. You see, it's no protest. Mr. Reese already called the protest out. But if you go to Straight Drop Beach Beauty video, they were talking about, you know what was going on in December with, they had the employees in the lineup, he the maintenance man, son. Remember that narrative, right? So guess why the real reason why Jedediah will be up here in December, going on Christmas. Now, if this was going on in December, think about this video. Scoop Gang. I ain't say shit about Cool Gang. You know what I'm about? Let me type it in. Alright. Scoop Gang. Look. When it comes to School Gang, go to the employee. Matter of fact, let me just click on the page. To the employee. Video. Employee. Check this out. Everything finna. Is this it? Nah, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Let's scroll all the way down. Remember what Mr. Reese said on the 6th, right? Remember what Mr. Reese said on the 6th. And let's go to 36 hours later. Damn, I ain't no scoop. Here you go. Right here.
Before she passed out.
If that was in December, listen to this.
She done fucking herself up. Cut her foot. Just dropping shit. She was freaking out. When you drunk and you feel it.
But isn't there a button on this?
That shit -20. It don't matter if it's the button. Like, if you drunk as fuck, the way that door is in that freezer, if you drunk as fuck, you're not gonna open it up. You're not even gonna think. She was more than drunk. Like, she was off that pill. Nobody know what that pill was but the detectives. They came to my house, talked to me about that shit. All the way from the Rosemont to the south
So
side.
who slipped that in her drink and why?
Girl, but then ain't nobody gonna snitch. The girl, you could see the girl that slipped it, but ain't nobody on her ass. So what they saying is that basically she shouldn't have took the drink. You feel me? She shouldn't have took the drink. Yeah, it's a sad incident that she died. Because accidents do happen like that. Motherfuckers get into car.
So you seen her, okay, what happened when she walked out the room by herself and they said like she forgot her phone or something like that?
Oh, they took her phone.
They took her phone.
The friends.
Look, check this out. Everything what he telling you, it will be on the 6th.
Out of jealousy, she was a model.
And guess what time he say when she actually died? You got your receipt.
So why they wanted her to die or what? Like,
they said in the video they was trying to sell her on Backpage. They were trying to sell her. They was trying to get
I don't believe, but how come in all those, okay, what happened in that kitchen when the dude was pushing that big ass garbage bag? What was in that garbage bag?
Today, be here right now. That's garbage. Garbage.
But then how come in like all them?
All that shit. Hey, amigo, you okay? Yeah. Roll back down. All that shit that everybody, that's the shit that was pissing me off. Because that social media shit, it clogged everybody's head up. They thinking, oh, this what happened. Nah, that ain't what the fuck happened. Like, they like, oh.
But how come in them videos it look like?
She got a friend that work here. I'm the only black motherfucker.
I know for a fact that her friend didn't work here because I watched another video she made. She said she worked at like a hospital or something like that.
Yeah.
But how come it looked, okay, in the security cameras, how come there was multiple red boxes and there was only her walking through? Like it was detecting another person walking. And then how come they took forever to release the videos and shit? Why wouldn't they just?
Dumb as hell because they didn't have enough evidence. Was nothing but because when you go to the real,
listen to this.
What they give me two of these? When you go like to the real video, they show people the video. When they interrogate it, it's not no boxes. Like.
So who messed with the videos?
You got people who good as fuck fucking with the video. Like when they was
who's fucking with the videos and shit?
Undercover people, like just basically not even detectives, like motherfuckers. Conspiracy people.
Hey, Mike, can you check the ice machine on the 10th floor? It's not working.
So far as in this hotel probably being affiliated, well, not the hotel, but the owner probably being affiliated with that traffic, that Oregon traffic shit, that's probably true. But
you know the owner?
The owner, you ain't gonna see him, he's Jewish. He's Jewish, which I
Alright, he's definitely selling organs and shit. Oh my god. Well, every little noise in this hotel scares me. Like, I feel like everything's a camera. And then you walking behind me and shit when I'm in the basement, I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna push me into a private room. It's over
what
with.
It is that that's people that's coming here. The police would have been heavy on y'all ass because we had police heavy around here, but
I just wanted to see for myself, like how did she, I don't understand how she walked into a freezer.
She walked in a drunk actions because
so even when it was cold, she didn't turn around. So she just felt the cold and was just like, oh yeah, let's lay here.
Even I had to think about that shit when I get home. When motherfuckers be off drugs, they be sweating.
How was her shoe off and shit?
They be hot.
Her shoes were off. And then there was multiple lip glosses, so I thought, like,
yeah, that too.
Who
That's
put
what
her?
had me fucked up. They said, but like I said, I think it was a friend. Isn't anybody that's gonna jeopardize their job? Hell no. Everybody that work here, no, ain't nobody gonna.
I just feel like it's weird because like they took so long to like release videos.
Yeah, because they didn't have enough. What it was, what I told them.
How do they not have enough evidence though? Security cameras is so hard. It's so easy to bring her mom in there.
Think about that. We're not gonna release no videos, but we gotta investigate this. We gotta see what she had. We gotta rewind all the way back to see who the friends was. Shit, they thought I was with her. Hell no, I wasn't with that girl. I wasn't with her at all.
So you were working that night?
Oh,
she died.
At 5:30. She died like around 1 or 12. Like,
hell no, they had security with her walking at 3.
In the morning?
Yeah.
But she died at 4.
See, you don't know. That's it.
No, whatever time she died, that's when she died. Was I here? Hell no. Was I here the day that they checked in? Yeah, but she wasn't here yet. They said she came around nighttime. But the thing was, when you fucking with guys, the niggas that they was fucking with, the friend she didn't even barely know, she didn't know none of them females.
You can't get in trouble for talking to me about this.
If you don't want to fucking
Who am I run my mouth to?
you know they want this carpet, not fucking with you. Nah, but
Great, you're gonna roll me up in the carpet.
nah, you too thick to do it. You bad. Yeah,
Not here.
where you from, Miami?
No, Rockford.
Rockford. Everybody in Rockford look like you? God.
No.
Damn.
That's it.
I need to go to Rockford. Fuck Chicago.
You know.
For real. Why you down here?
Cause I wanted to see.
Oh my God.
For real.
Everybody want to come down here and see. Not me. I want to take my black ass home.
I get so scared. I mean, I was so scared coming into this.
It's like a lower level.
So this isn't the level she died on. Oh, this is the lobby area, right?
You decent. Look at y'all.
Or what if they just like offered you bonuses and stuff? Like, I'll give you a bonus if you keep your mouth shut.
No, I'm the best at the driver, the front, if you're the best in not speaking in front.
I feel like his ass is lying and shit. He's lying. Her friends did not do that shit. This hotel did that shit. He talking about she died at 12. No, how she died at 12. And she was on tape at 3 in the morning. So how she died at 12? Now you just making shit up.
Little me just gave up a critical information at that point because he said, yeah, you know, I was sure when they checked in. You know, Kenneka came in on September the 5th going on the 6th that night. And he said, what time she died like this? He said between 12 and 1. That ain't going to be on September the 6th because you got to think about the surgery. So think about when they place her, when he said, yeah, she died around 12. This when P's get the call at 12 in the afternoon, right? Because that's when they place her in the freezer, but the girl was already deceased. You see what I'm saying? Look how criminating this stuff is. Then you got Jedediah at the same time. She gonna be there filming the employee, but Jedediah coming there and filming an employee. Same thing. Right? Same thing. This all in December. And guess what Miss Teresa doing in December? Check this out. That means she already got a Dr. Oz video, a MTV special, and the Oxygen John when they come to 54 keys. Lord, I swear, man, when they say you could sacrifice a game from this stuff, this shit for real. I still don't hear Cali Breeze in the chat, you know what I'm saying? I still don't see him. He done got out of here. I told they were gonna leave me alone when certain people pop up in the chat to keep these suckers up off of me. Let's play the footage.
Here he comes. Davion, chill out. I'm about to call you in a minute. You see I'm doing something.
We ain't heard nothing from Breezy this long. He ain't coming. Cause everything I just said was true about Breezy.
Dude, I was just
Bye,
talking to
y'all.
you.
Thought he was finna troll my channel. Yeah. Let's keep spilling some tea. Matter of fact.
Fuck that.
Boom.
Everybody in this
Look. How Miss Teresa tried to get away with this shit. This on the other side of the tombstone. Look. See the tombstone? Why Miss Teresa got to do that? Why living over got to be like that? This what Kenneka is, but this don't say Kenneka name. Look. Bust Miss Teresa out. So you mean to tell me about the casket swap? Look, Quetta, if that's not Kenneka, then who that is? Look how the family denied Kenneka in the beginning. Kenneka started coming outside. Remember that. And look at the post. Let me hit it on the big screen. See that on the big screen? This her own family deny her. Why they deny her? Look, why they deny her? Boom. Check this out.
Hi everybody. I am doing this video to debunk the information that I have put out. This is very hard for me and I am very hurt, but I have to be strong. I have to be a woman, admit the truth, know that my heart was in a good place, and move on. The information that Chosen has put out is completely false. I feel stupid.
No. Don't recant that story that you put out in the first of the beginning. The story that you put out about the Antonio and Evans that you went viral. Now don't recant that story now. Don't recant that story now. Trey ain't gonna keep it hot. I'm gonna keep it hot. So look, y'all can go to Weirdo, right? And then look, once you go to Weirdo, boom, look what's on the footage. Perfect timing. We got David Pena on the footage. Look, David Pena, when he go back to what? Gotta go back to my history. Right here.
Get some rooms available.
Right here.
2 beds. Oh, lucky day. I found one for 2.
How you sound? How you sound?
Oh, this finna be good.
How you sound? How you sound?
Can you hold this, bro?
Man, how you sound? How you sound?
It's this much kid, don't nobody know what happened.
That go a camera right there. That go a camera right there. That go a camera right there. Come on, man. This lady ain't just wandering no freezer, man.
And guess what time he finna say? Look.
This little girl ain't just going to no freezer. That's real talk.
You're denying me to get the room?
No, you can
you just saw me. Now look, now I'm
after
finna.
this, after what I just stated, that I don't, we don't consent to him recording.
This isn't gonna be used in any court, no criminal court against you, sir.
That's fine.
Right now.
I need the other one. I'm gonna need.
We're gonna check in the hotel. We want to stay here. Did you guys ask every person that come here this question, or is it because it's a gathering of 4 black men sitting here in the parking lot? There's no need to engage us. We haven't done anything illegal, right?
Here we go, right here.
Man, y'all got good security.
Where's the manager?
Yeah.
I think he's in a car. Is there something I can help you with?
We're gonna see a manager, because then I just saw something different on the web, on the internet. 4 black men, and now you're telling us that you're sold out, and that's not what the internet says. Are you the manager?
Yeah, we actually are sold out.
You're sold out. Did
Today,
you?
tomorrow, we're going to be sold out, so we can't show rooms. We can refer you to the website.
That's why I was. The website said you have rooms available.
Well, I mean, if we're looking at rooms, you can go ahead. If it says available, feel free to go off that. But what we have is not available.
So if I go on there and book a room right now, you're gonna let me in my room, right?
If you
Where your
book a
phone
room-
at? Let me see. I'm glad I got a few dollars. You sent security to talk to us as well?
Just FYI, I'm not sure what you're doing with the phone, but I don't consent to being recorded.
That's fine. Public domain. It's on me.
Can we? What's the name of the manager that was on staff over the weekend?
Anything in regards to that, I can't really relate to you, gentlemen. I don't have any.
You can't tell me the name of the manager that was there over the weekend?
Oh no, yeah, all managers were over the weekend.
Well, who was here Saturday night, Friday night, Saturday morning? What manager was on staff then?
All managers. We're all readily available.
Not all who was readily available. Who was here on Friday night, Saturday morning?
It's a different question. Were you?
Yeah, I was here.
You were the manager. Okay.
You was here Friday night.
Yeah.
Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been here around the clock.
You don't got.
1 o'clock. Oh shit. Oh. Look who y'all. Oh, now I see what's going on. Now look what's about to happen. Now you see how this footage finna be very important. Round about this time frame, why did?
Got a room that we can see.
Not at this time, we're sold out.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not. You guys aren't registered guests.
Who are you? Who are you?
But if you're not, this is private
Private
property.
property, yes.
But who are you? We don't know who you are. I'm talking to you.
Well, my. Look who this is. If you do a little research, you see why he interfering. Got him on the camera. And guess what time you will see him on the camera the same time Miss Teresa in the lobby. Him, bald head dude. In case you didn't know, this y'all gonna see him in regular, not in no business suit, but in regular clothes, bald head. When Miss Teresa showed up. See, these the people that y'all see on the footage in regular clothes. But when you see them in business suit, they represent what? The hotel.
But you ain't state that. We don't know who you are. Come and tell us what we gotta do. What's your name? Let me see some identification that you with the hotel. Man, look, we trying to get.
He ain't trying to drop off that name. But look what you see on the footage. This why you see this. When you look at this, think about what Irene said. The freezer wasn't even working. Carl Nesbitt, if this Carl Nesbitt, that means he coming to fix that goddamn freezer. Watch how this an employee. Watch this. And like I don't see none there. Guess what, David Pena? You just seen David Pena. Boom, David Pena. Look how everybody on the move. You see the setup.
Get a room. That's all we trying to do.
Because this particular, now this looks like a different issue because this looks discriminatory. You got all these police officers, all these security,
That's for safety and security.
all of, but why is police on us?
Well, because if you're acquiring what you're acquiring, you're basically trespassing.
They were trespassing. I have engaged you about getting a room in your hotel,
right, which is
based
fine,
off of what's
but
under.
now we're going
Hold
off
on,
topic.
hold on now, because I'm gonna tell you something. I'm an intellectual young man. So the first thing I said was I wanted to check out a room, which is standard. You've already had police officers approach me. The second thing you said to go online. I told you I'm finna go online, so that means you got to give me a second to go online.
No, of course.
Absolutely. So he shouldn't. Nobody should calm. Everybody needs to calm down, because I'm gonna give me a room and I'm gonna be in this hotel as a rightfully so. Okay. So I need to see the.
Told y'all, look. You just seen David Pena, then look, David Pena on the move, right? Boom. Notice this footage is paused, cause the time skip on this footage. You see what I'm saying? So boom, look who you got, David Pena coming back in. Once they went outside in the parking lot, guess who finna come out the park? Look, guess who West finna walk in right behind him? Boy, this shit finna get serious. Oh! Bam! Look how French came. Oh, French came on the move too. Remember this couple here at the front desk. And bam, watch everybody that's coming in. Hold up. Who is that coming in? Yall. Boy, look at the setup in play. Boy, look at the setup in play. Bam, got him. Guess who he meeting up with? Man, Trey ain't serious with this T game, bro. You heard me. Trey ain't serious. Why this? I ain't got to do nothing but play the footage now. And watch how everything from the play up all the way to 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. To 3 and 4 in the morning. Look how more video you got to see. You don't need my narrative no more. You got it. Watch this. It's over with. Boom. He met up with the beverage manager. Guess what he finna go do? Boom. He finna go back to the room. Yup. He finna go back to the room. Bam. So look, he met up with the beverage manager. Security on the move. Keep this in mind. Kenneka deceased. That's why you got the manager now. Bam, manager. This the first manager that night. When you listen to Little Norris story, the manager that was at the front desk denied us seeing Kenneka. It was him. Cause the family exposed him. This how his name popped up, David Pena. Cause he denied, he was with the police and denied the family. Said, there go the lady. Ooh, there go the lady. God damn it. Remember this lady right here when it come to DG3 Kenneka Jenkins video? This is why he put that lady on blast. Alright, now look, boom, look how everybody on the move. Ooh, look how, oh shit. God damn it. Damn. Boy, look at this shit, how it's going down before they even said the girl got there. Goddamn, Miss Reason, I want to see you right now. You know what I'm talking about? Because you the only one that can explain this shit, not other YouTubers, and try to stir up some fake ass beef like I'm finna just beef with these weak ass YouTubers out here. No, I want the man. Come here. Let's see all of this shit on the footage. Talking about, show us the real tapes. Yeah, we got some of it. We got some of it. Cause guess what? Some of those real tapes showing us now. A setup. A cover up, organ harvest, and all this old type shit. Yeah. I'm telling the truth. You see it with your own eye. Look, boom, why did? Look, boom. Look. It makes sense now, don't it? Look, it makes sense now, don't it? But keep this in mind. Round 2 we gotta get the Irene live video. So that's finna expose everything. Oh, that's why they dropped that Irene live. Trey, can you show one line? That's why they dropped Irene live video like that. Look, everybody on high alert on this call. That's why you see the beverage manager control of their area and keeping certain people out their area. And this is the same one the lawyer said. Yeah, we got video evidence who locked her in the freezer. And guess who working that night in the area? The same goddamn beverage manager. Payow. This is facts. Facts game. You dig what I'm talking about? Facts game. Look how David Pena on the move. Bro, look how everybody on the move, bro. They can't even be still and assist other customers. That's why everybody going to the kitchen. That's why you finna see Friends K go to the kitchen and David Pena to the kitchen with the gray suit following behind. And look at all the employees finna move. Look how she look. Boom. See how she keeping in contact. Bam, there go David Pena. But look, here go the cold part. Since everybody on the move, guess who finna come in? Look, guess who finna come in? He finna come in. Watch this. Check out this door right here. Watch this. Look, who you see in the back? Look at the footage. All this rolling at the same time. Bam, look who just came in. Bam, you got him at the front desk. Hold up. This finna get real good. Oh, this finna get real good. Give it a couple of more minutes and you will see why. Oh no, I'm speaking too fast because I'm waiting on killing them to come in. But since y'all know, put it like this here. Everybody downstairs in the basement. So look, everybody downstairs in the basement. So when you see them pop up on the footage, they not just arriving for a birthday pop. Damn, they go straight drop. I told y'all a couple of minutes. They go goddamn straight drop. A couple of minutes. And guess what? He popped out of what? Lord Jesus, take the wheel, cause we on the highway in the memory lane. God damn it! And look who finna meet up with him. Look who finna meet up with him. Look. In the lobby. Oh. Hi, y'all. Now you see why Straight Drop knows so much. Mm-hmm. There you go, Goddess. Now you see why Miss Teresa said, Straight Drop, that you helped kill my daughter. Since she said that, think about what else she said in the news press conference. I believe the Crown Plaza and Rosemont Police Department helped kill my child. So Miss Teresa said, yeah, my daughter died on the night. This would be round about the same time. And that's why the beverage manager did the choke emoji, the cutthroat emoji, and it was around about this time. Boom, shaka laka, Straight Drop. Where you going? What French cat? Where you coming from? Ooh, this footage makes sense to me. Boy, look how this footage playing the role now. Watch this. Keep that Caddyshack in mind. That Caddyshack is occupied. That's where everybody at. That's where everybody at. Oh, that's where everybody at in that Caddyshack and in that basement. Because when they come out of it, that's when they're going to tell us. That's when they first arrived to come to a birthday party for Irene. Boy, they thought you could tell a lie and it could never be exposed. They got to be the goddamn... So y'all know they just not making it there. Miss Teresa wanted to expose. There goes the employee. Man, y'all, that's an employee lady coming in. If you didn't watch the whole footage, that's an employee lady right there. She coming in. Check this out. He gay. That's an old man. Look how he switching. There go the lady that came in with them with the pink skirt. Guess who that is? Boy, this shit finna get so serious. Look. Like Trey Gaines said, watch this. If you believe what Trey Gaines said, because y'all remember when I told y'all, I said, man, I honestly believe Kenneka died around about 3 and 4 in the morning. So, put it like this here. If Kenneka would be alive, this is what Miss Teresa would be talking about when she said they helped kill her child, because they got to kill her before they put her in the freezer. So round 2 something, that's when they actually put her in the freezer. So when you think about a murder, it had to go on between the hours of 1 o'clock, round about this time. And that's why you had Little Meek say she died around 12 and 1 o'clock. Boom, shaka laka boom. When you dig into research and look at some paperwork and be like, oh, I see why the police was want to talk to him. No wonder why he said, I don't want to talk in front of my manager. Yeah, I see why. When he said that type of shit, look what be going on. Look at Little Me story. Yeah, She walked in there actually really. Think about this. This is when they were probably actually trying to kill that girl. Round about 12 and 1. And I can verify this because what Lyra Norris said, and everybody overlooked it. Everybody overlooked one particular thing what Lyra Norris said. And she mentioned what this video showed. That's why she stuck on. They said my sister came in here at 113. Well, wait a minute, 113? What you accurate with that time? 113. And the other video explained why you said 113. Cause this where Kenneka at right now at 113 in this area. Bye y'all. Hey Andy, like what you just said, I just told you. Everything you just asked, I just told you what will be going on. That's why. Look. Boom. All of this is throw off. Look at that. Look at it like this here. Look where all the people will be coming from. And they all a part of the same thing. You get it? They are all a part of the same thing. That's why the operation going smoothly. You see that? Boom. That's why everybody can roam around free. Don't nobody. That's why everybody, they want you to believe if that many people in that hotel, then nobody didn't know what was going on. No. Because look at everybody that's a part of it. These people too. These people too. Boom, these people. Watch the whole video like I did. You will see, be like, oh, I see why they keep roaming around. And I see why these motherfuckers keep roaming around. Now look, did they just come, check this out. Did they just come from the parking garage? Why would they walk from the parking garage, exit through the back door, and come out and go out the front door? Look. Look. Everybody know where these people came from, bruh. So to walk from the parking garage through the hotel just to go out again. Look how many people that did that. Look how many people that did that though. Look. Boom. All this just for show on camera. You're ready for the hotel to look like it's normal, and you actually doing the organ harvesting. You'd rather show people, come and look. She did the same thing, come out the parking garage, through the parking lot, and walk right behind these people to make it look like this hotel is still functional. Look. But guess what? This lady finna come in with everybody checking the hotel. Remember him? God damn it. You remember him? Oh my God. Oh shit. Gina McGill and Zach TV. Boy, this finna get good. Hold on. Man, y'all. This is why I keep showing y'all the same fucking shit. Because of this shit.
Things that people that you can trust. Put it in a safety deposit box. Where would you get that money? Ended up seeing one of your videos and you said that. You know how they do their hands?
Hey, hold on. First off, why did you call me? First off, I don't know how the fuck you got my number. No disrespect. I don't know.
I got your number off of the Twitter account. You had it in the Twitter account.
Nah, my business number is on Instagram. Instagram.
That's it. It was on Instagram.
So, and you call, hold on. You called me private because you don't want the police to get your number, right?
This is the thing. They've been watching me the whole time. They've been watching off of my tablet and my smart TV. They keep sending me kind of little camera. They're watching you every day.
So basically, they're
joking about it. What is it? Is it IBM? Companies.
Was Mike in the kitchen? Was Mike?
Look at it. You need to take this information down and look at it.
I'm saying, was Mike? Was Mike?
God owns.
Who?
This person, this white guy that I'm talking about, is the president.
Okay.
Of this company, which is Intel.
Okay.
And he owns, what is it? IBM? Is it IBM? He owns IBM. But he's over Snapchat and he's over.
Okay, but tell me this. Like, what does this have to do with Kenneka?
Because they're joking about it.
They
were there.
Hold up, he was there like at the time of the crime or what?
Right.
Are you, hold on, how sure are you that he was there?
I've been reviewing their pictures all day today. These people, those white people that walked into the building.
Right.
The luggage and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. They're from the what do you call it?
He what?
Where they come and get body parts.
Okay.
Okay. The guy in the stripy shirt has a stripy shirt on. There's a picture from the company that he works with in Chicago. Organ donors, I forgot the name of the company. I didn't write that down today because I've been writing so quickly. Picture.
He what?
Where they come and get body parts.
Okay.
Okay, the guy in the stripy shirt has a stripy shirt on with a picture from the company that he works with in Chicago. Organ donors, I forgot the name of the company. I didn't write that down today because I've been writing so quickly. Go to this here, GIFFARI.
Okay.
And RAFSANJAANI.
Okay.
Okay, that's one person to look into. The other one is Joel Combs. JOELCOMM. He's the owner of IBM.
So why would these guys target Kenneka Jenkins out of everybody in that hotel?
Listen, they said on that piece of, they said they got a picture of Mona Lisa talking about her hair was all messed up.
Notice she didn't want to say organ harvester. She didn't even want to say organ harvester. But that's what it was about. Man, look, bruh. Do y'all see how they planned it out in the footage? Look how they planned it out in the footage. This crazy. Everybody walking through the hotel trying to make it look like it's normal. They coming from the garage just to leave out to go out the hotel. They coming in, and check this out. What would anybody need to be checked? If you got your room and your key already, why would you need to go talk to front desk about anything? Anything, bro. This how you know all of this shit was staged. Just to cover up for what's really going on in the basement. Because when I look at that, man, that means Kenneka is somewhere in that basement and they waiting on a particular time frame to put her in the freezer. That's why you got the beverage manager in the area. Simple, bro. Check this out. A beverage manager get paid on a salary. He don't show up to work every day. He can work, you know, if you work at a hotel, you might see the beverage manager might twice a month. He don't work every day like we do. You see what I'm saying? I know that for a fact. That's why you see him on the footage. That's the same dude you see Jedediah on the footage. Look, watch this. Boy, this shit so cold. Right here.
Man, y'all got good security. Is it always like this?
Not this one. Not this one. But this one. Not that one. Not this one. I think it's this one.
That's fine.
Right now, for my own safety.
Yeah, not a matter.
Watch this. Let me go right here.
This. On in there. And I'm walking in there. You amount of time to walk away. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Look at this. What are y'all protecting?
You go on the sidewalk there.
Protecting property? I'm leaving in a reasonable amount of time. So I'm asking, do anybody got any answers? It's a young black girl that's dead.
There he go right there. There he go right there with the law enforcement. There he go right there. Him. Boom. I see why Jedediah Film this.
I'm walking, I'm going. We already got that.
You guys can go to the Rosemont Police
A reasonable, oh yeah, I'm going in next. We coming in next. We coming in next.
You could ask to speak with the public
Man, this is
information
a
officer.
lot of cops for somebody trying to check into a hotel. Look at this.
You can speak with the public officer, the public information officer at the Rosemont Police Station. They can give you all the information you're asking for, okay?
Thank you for being respectful.
You're welcome. They can give you all the information you're asking for, okay?
Thank you for being respectful.
You're welcome.
Look, there you go right there in the back.
Something about this ain't right.
Boom. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at all of this, bruh. That's why you're gonna see a lot of deliveries. You finna see a lot of deliveries. Cause guess what a lot of deliveries will be going to people in the room. Feeding them.
Within a reasonable amount of time.
Hey,
hold on.
that little girl.
Something about this ain't right, bro.
Hey, look.
Look at this. Hold on. I want y'all to see this. Look at that. Look at that. All them damn cops. Wait, you a detective?
No, I'm the chief.
You the chief?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, I'm
Deputy chief.
Deputy Chief. I'm so glad to meet you.
Yeah, what's going on?
What's up? We really interested about what this. We don't feel like the public is getting enough information about what happened here Saturday night, and that's really spooky.
Bro, what freezer, bro?
No motherfucker freezer.
What freezer,
if they
bro?
stopping y'all right here, if they stopping us right here,
come on, man.
Y'all ain't stop us from going
Come
in
on,
the freezer.
bro.
Y'all
We got lying to, bro.
Yes.
What freezer,
They didn't
bro?
even stop us from going and nowhere. You couldn't even get past this wall or this wall. How the hell y'all talking about some shit that's walking the freezer without y'all just doing all this
See that
shit right
parking
now?
lot, right? That parking lot is sitting with security cameras.
It's security everywhere. This thing is laced. Ain't nowhere in the world that's something.
323.
That is. Y'all right.
Come on, stop it, man.
Okay, so
Sunday afternoon, which was 6 hours afterwards, we put out a press release. I told you guys
about the girl, about us stumbling in the freezer, and
no, there was official press release put out. I told you guys to the all the major media desk.
could you tell us what that said?
I don't remember. I went through so many documents and stuff the other day.
Chief, did she stumble in the freezer? Is it the department? Did she stumble?
Now that was a statement that y'all read. Could you reiterate that? I said that. That's what y'all said. That's what y'all said in the media. You said it in the media. So did she stumble in the freezer, bro? Did y'all see her stagnate drunk into a freezer?
I saw her walking throughout the hotel, and that's all I'm gonna say.
And then look, this what finna put the police on blast. Cause you said you saw her roaming the halls round about a particular time stamp, and when the public found out the truth, was like, oh, she died way before that. I see why the hotel was ordering delivery service for everybody to keep cool, calm. You got to sign in, do all of this stuff. You see what I'm saying? Look. Boom. You the deputy chief. You own surveillance footage at the cover up. Look.
And so, and the mayor's out. He's out. He's not.
The last images that you seen her, was she by herself on the surveillance?
I cannot comment on
But why the court paper said she was with, and then the lawyer said she was with staff members at the time in the freezer. So that means, according to my investigation, if I want to whip some ass right quick, that means everybody was in the kitchen and you made the people put her in the freezer and stage it and threw all the evidence in the freezer, took pictures and took the evidence out the freezer and gave it to Miss Teresa on the camera just to let her know, you know what time it is. They got Miss Teresa on camera. And it's a camera that will show Kenneka entering deceased in the freezer. That's what the camera gonna show. So guess what Miss Teresa gonna do? With that camera above that freezer. She know Rosemont ain't finna release that footage. Why? Even if she did told everybody this was on the camera, but why would they release it? And you got they people on the footage also. So if I know you got footage that you can't show the public, I could just threaten you with the public. Like, yeah, what that camera above that freezer? You see what I'm saying? Look, look, do y'all see this in the lobby? I remember when the YouTuber pointed this person particular out the whole crowd. And guess who they said this was? This is a son of the person that do the organ harvesting. Him. Boy, look at this shit. Then you got straight drop coming. Oh shit. Look how this shit finna play out now. I knew when I watched this footage, I'm like, man, something ain't right. I'm like, man, this shit don't even look right. And I didn't even know there was straight drop at the time because he had his hoodie. And when they came in, and I was like, they automatically stood out to me because I'm like, yeah, what they would be checking in the, you know what I'm saying, with kids and all this. Ain't no holidays or nothing like this. Or they must be going out to family members or visiting. I'm like, that. No, they can't be. I would watch. Just imagine that you watched this footage so many times and you didn't even know there was straight drop on the footage. And what stood out the most, because you were like, man, look how they mobbing around. Let me keep my eyes on them. I'm from the hood, and I know these people from the hood. So let me keep my close eyes, you know what I'm saying? And so when I start following here, everything started making sense. You got the shuttle bus out there. That's the shuttle bus. This finna be dropping people off at the airport and all of this old shit, right? So if you look up Crown Plaza, you know what time the shuttle bus would be run so everybody could get back to the airport on time and they know when they flight be running. So now look, now you got straight dropping them coming in. All right. And then look, you got France Cave on the move. Oh, and this how Kenneka finna end up in that goddamn freezer. Cause that's when the whole play roll look. That's when you look. Put it like this here. The police already in the basement with walkie-talkies. And they on the police frequency. They staging. God damn it. Do that make sense now when I was trying to tell y'all? Oh shit. According to the police freezer, the police gonna be in the basement. The police gonna be in the basement. And when they in the basement, they gonna tell you what they gonna be doing in the basement. So when they gonna tell you what they gonna be doing in the basement from right now, all the way up to 5 in the morning. Cause at 5 in the morning, that's when they already got a missing person report at 5 in the morning. And 2 hours later, you got Miss Teresa showing up in the lobby. But check this out. At 5 in the morning, if they already talking about a missing person report at 5 in the morning, guess who locking the freezer at 5 in the morning? When you knock 5 hours off the footage. The beverage manager that you see straight drop meeting up with. Ooh, wee. And that mean when Mr. Teresa said, yeah, I was up here around about 5. Oh, yeah, you just put yourself there too, bitch. Everything matching up now. Hold up. So boom. So look, the best way to disguise it, make it look like everybody checking in, but everybody just came from the basement, from the harvesting place. That's the best time to make it look like, well, we just got her. Whatever happened, we wouldn't know. Shit, yes you would. If she was there already on the 6th and y'all did all these organ transplant in their hotel, why not show up at this hotel like y'all getting there? What's in those bags? See what I'm saying? What's in those goddamn bags? Somebody got souvenirs. Fuck you talking about? Somebody got souvenirs. Man, they could be walking around with somebody pinky. You know what I'm talking about? Especially him. Man, that man probably got somebody a whole foot in his pocket coming out the cut. Yeah, I got what I want. Finna go back to the house and you know what I'm talking about? And hang this motherfucker on the wall. You would be surprised you go to some of these bastard houses and these motherfuckers got real human flesh on the wall. Yeah, how you doing, Mr. Johnson? Yeah, come on over here. Let me show you something I got on these walls. And you go in that motherfucker and be like, what the fuck? See what I'm saying? Just like Texas Child Chain Massacre, go pop up in one of their houses. Yeah, you come over here and taste out homemade stew. And this thing you know, you thinking these people cool, and you in the backyard, they cooking stew and shit, and you like, ooh, that smell kind of delicious. Don't even know these knuckles, thumbs, and foots, and hands and shit, you know what I'm saying? And done boiled into a stew. And you sniffing this shit like that. Might never smelled that smell before, but it smelled kind of delicious. They were like, well, wait till you taste it. And next thing you know, you get you a big ass bowl, then they give you a big ass ice cream scoop spoon and like take a sip. And next thing you know, you black. You want to act blackish. So the first thing you finna do is scoop the biggest meat out that motherfucker. Don't know what kind of meat it is, but these kneecaps, you done scooped up a big ass meat that you thought it was some hog maw, but it's somebody's kneecap that's been missing in 97. You know what I'm talking about? On the missing person report. This person got a missing person report, can't find this person, and you got this person in a bowl of stew. And so you beat in the kneecap, it's crunchy, but it got that texture taste like chitlins. You like, damn, this shit kind of a little salty, but you know, like to tell this motherfucker bussin'. And next thing you know, and them folk laughing at you, and you like, what? And they were like, you don't know what you eating? You know, you said this shit was some stew, ain't it? Yeah. Some Larry stew. Next thing you know, they done killed somebody named Larry. And made stew at him. So now you got Larry stew. You know what I'm talking about? And they done crushed that man's whole body up into a goddamn stew. They could have roasted him and put him on the table, put an apple in his mouth like how they do a pig. And you know what I'm saying? They had that boy ass on the dinner plate, laid that on the table. They could have did it like that. But they'll freak you out because you don't want to see no nigga face. When you got the money, like, damn, look at the nigga face. I can't eat this nigga. This nigga look like he seen death. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to eat no nigga face and you sitting there bit trying to pray and you looking at this last reaction and that nigga looking like, oh, like, damn, shit, look at the face. He's screaming for dear life and I can see he roasted like a motherfucker. So they finna crumb you up in some stew. Look, they done add potato, they done crush you all the way up, and this thing you know, you a big bowl of soup, and this thing you know, you know thing like, damn, that sauce busting. They done put some real payal sauce. You wouldn't even know you eating human soup. You wouldn't know. Smoke some kush. You'll forget, like, damn, some shit different. You know what I'm about? Cause you might fuck me up one day. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody probably got me one time. I might fuck one of them bros. Cause it did. One girl was suspect. She gave me a bowl or something. But that jump was busting. But as I'm thinking about it, I'm like, damn, I wanna know. Shit. Cause some of these females out here, they do, they serial killers too. Let they nigga cheat. They'll play that role, but like, look, I'm sorry. And you know what I'm saying? And you cheating on I take you back. She gonna take your ass back, alright, to get your ass in that house. She'll cry boo-hoo over that phone, man, just to get your attention. But when your ass get there, just let you know that bitch got a knife somewhere. She finna stab the shit out your ass. You know what I'm talking about? And when she stab you, and she finna cover this shit up. So you don't wanna die when Queek get mad and then she covered up your body. Hot ass Queek. Shit. Queek know how to play it smart. Queek know, like, yeah, that nigga like to hit bitches and shit. He like to hit women. So this what I'm finna do. I'm finna stage this shit and make that nigga mad, and so he can strike a punch so I can pull out that Draco and hit him with the switch. You see what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you done fell for the trap. Now they looking like domestic violence. Cause yo, Timber, you sit up there told her, bitch, you call me a bitch? That's like calling it's like a white lady calling a black man a nigga. Next thing you know is look, he got 2 bras. I'm telling you, man, look at this shit. Boy, look at this shit. And they big chested too. She got big jugs. Old Kruger's her. And you mean to tell me, look at him, he lucky? I wouldn't even trust this shit. You see what I'm saying? Look, all this shit a roll and they acting. Fat ass man, yeah, you know, come on, I don't believe that. But yeah, Queek would set your ass up. She done found that number in that phone and she like, yeah, I'm finna set his ass up. I'm finna ask him who in that phone. And this thing you know, you finna get mad. Bitch, what the fuck you going in my motherfucking phone and shit, bitch? And all this, you finna call her bitches and hoes and shit. And she finna be playing that role like, I seen that bitch. And this thing you know, and she knows she gonna say those type of words so you can ball your fist up like you finna hit her. And this thing you know, she finna up that goddamn Draco. Hit you with the switch and you like, oh my god, bitch, look what you did. You got 30 seconds to live to let this bitch know what this bitch did. You know what I'm talking about? 30 seconds, you finna die. And this time, you know, she finna be like, yeah, I'm finna, you know, and it's a setup. So, and then make it so bad, now they got you dead and looking at your case, the bitch finna get out. Cause guess what? You looking like the aggressor now. And next thing you know, she finna do the next nigga like that. Yeah, nigga cheat on me. She gonna probably poison the next nigga. That's why Fresh K keep dipping out. And they said they supposed to be Isaac Cappy right there. I don't know how that's true, but I'm just saying. So now look how everybody will be coming in. Boom. Ooh, this a perfect time, man. Oh, we on perfect time. God damn it. That's why she would try to make her way down there in the beginning. Boom. There go. Look who in the... Ooh, David Pena. And watch this. Look who all finna come in. Check it out. Boom. Watch who finna go to the back. Cause look, I'ma tell y'all what's standing out to me the most. Ain't nobody checking in the hotel at 12 o'clock at night this deep. Come on, man. Ain't nobody checking in no 12 o'clock like this. Like 12 o'clock at midnight, bro. It's just rolling. Come on now. In groups now. In groups. This ain't like no fast food restaurant. Everybody want a cheeseburger. You see what I'm saying? They overdid it. They overdid it when it come to this footage, bruh. You see what I'm saying? Shit, goddamn, they don't even do this at the Motel 6 and that whole booming. Man, once you watch it from this angle, you're gonna be like, damn. Cause check this out. This the restaurant, right? The Visibility Bar restaurant. The Caddy Shack right across from here. All they food, what they cooking, is come from the Caddy Shack, which is in this area. That's why you got a lot of time skips when it come to the Caddy Shack, that they didn't want y'all to know this where they food coming from. This is a restaurant. But they keep that main supply really downstairs with all the freezers there. And they just load these little freezers up, the things they need. Like right here. This is the Visibility Bar. If you think about what Tay Sunday said about the pool area, right? Everybody know what Tay Sunday said about the pool area. You can go up to her and get in the pool area. You can walk up this ramp and go through that door. It's a door right there. It will lead you to the pool area. Same dude. Y'all remember him? Even YouTubers made videos about him. There go the lady. Look. Look at him and the lady. She got every bit to do with it. There she go right there. She walked from her to there. So look. Since y'all witnessed that, I'm finna go to DG3. Now you see why DG3 was showing everybody this stuff. Look. Look, boom, look at the footage. Here go the same lady that I just showed y'all. Boom. Now you see why he throwing it out there. Look. Watch this. Set the key card down. And went where? To the pool. Look. Key card in the hand. Watch this. Set it down right there on the counter. Guess who's gonna come and pick it up? Now you see why DG3 showing y'all this? It don't take no rocket science to figure this out. Cause look, if Kenneka was already deceased and they need to place her in the freezer, don't this what this look like? Boom, communication. And that man just gave y'all where y'all can find these people at. Keep this in mind. Or this. Hold on, where is it? Watch this, y'all. Remind y'all, what is a RICO charge in the maximum conviction? RICO related crime up to 20 years. And what is drug trafficking? And we are related to homicide, Atlanta, crime law. And check this out. Look what time this would be. When they came running in from the parking garage, bam. So look, I'm gonna get on out of here, y'all. I'm gonna go live tomorrow, same time. Y'all like, share, and subscribe to this video. And we gonna spill some tea. Can you dig it? Trick ain't love y'all, man. Y'all be cool. And y'all be safe. I just want to show y'all the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Do you guys have business cards? Do you work for a media outlet or anything?
This ain't right, bro.
Hey, look.
Look at this. Hold on. I want y'all to see this. Look at that. Look at that. All them damn cops. Wait, you a detective?
No, I'm the chief.
You the chief?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, I'm
Deputy chief.
Deputy Chief. I'm so glad to meet you.
Yeah, what's going on?
What's up? We really interested about what this. We don't feel like the public is getting enough information about what happened here Saturday night, and that's really confusing.
Bro, what freezer, bro?
No motherfucking freezer.
What freezer,
if they
bro?
stopping y'all right here, if they stopping us right here,
come on, man.
Y'all ain't stop us from going
Come on,
in the freezer.
bro.
Y'all
Who y'all lying to, bro?
Yes.
What freezer,
They didn't
bro?
even stop us from going nowhere. You couldn't even get past this wall or this wall. How the hell y'all talking about some shit that's walking the freezer without y'all just doing all this security right now?
Lot, right? That parking lot is sitting with security cameras.
It's security everywhere. This thing is laced. Ain't nowhere in the world that's something.
323.
That is,
Come on, man.
y'all right.
Right now. Come on, stop it, man. Lying, shorty.
Okay, so
Sunday afternoon, which was 6 hours afterwards, we put out a press release. I told you guys
About the
earlier.
girl, about us stumbling in the freezer, and
No, there was official press release put out. I told you guys to the all the major media desk.
could you tell us what that said?
I don't remember. I went through so many documents and stuff the other day.
Chief, did she stumble in the freezer? Is it the department? Did she stumble?
Now that was a statement that y'all read. Could you reiterate that? I said that. That's what y'all said.